How's it going, guys? My name's Graeme. Welcome to Battle Chef Brigade. We've just been hanging out in the chat here for a little bit, waiting to see if anyone wanted to join us. Now, I realize that this is part 13 of a live stream. That's kind of strange. I just wanted to finish up this game. I had played it in 12 parts so far, like 20 plus minutes each, and I know that's a lot to ask someone to get caught up on. So for whatever reason you start here, here's a recap I put together taking screenshots from the game. It was a refresher as much for me as it is for anyone else because I realized it had been kind of a while since I had actually played this. So this is from the opening cutscene of the game. This is Common, who is he's a pretty recurring character. He's relatively important. He kind of serves as a narrator in some ways, but that's not really. I can explain him more later. So he's introducing things. 100 years ago, monsters raged across Victusia, which is this fictional land. They destroyed farms, decimated the dwindling animal population, and attacked our people on sight. And so there was lots of famines and stuff like this. There's just monsters running rampant everywhere. It was a big source of trouble for all of these people. And so they put together, oh, come on. I had this all set up and working before. Come on, there we go. Slideshow, perfect. So they put together the Battle Chef Brigade, a legion of elite soldiers, chefs on the frontier of the culinary world. So basically people who could kill the monsters, but also, make use of the monsters, cook them up essentially. So these are some of the historic brigadiers. And so the game starts with me, Mina, in the middle there with the blue shirt. That's her mom, I'm pretty sure. In the small town of Windy Village, your family has like this small family restaurant that you work in. You pretty simple amateur cook or whatever, but you've been striving for excellence even though your family cooks pretty simple meals and stuff. You kind of just go out into the backyard, kill monsters, bring the ingredients back in, and then you play this little gem swapping game there, and then that's how you cook up the different meals. So that's pretty neat. This is Simon. He's just like a guy who lives back at home who is not too interested in leaving home. He is like the side of the story who's like, Mina, you should be content with what you have at home. Kind of like the Hunger Games, Liam Hemsworth's character. He's the Liam Hemsworth of this story. But we are not satisfied, so we go away to the central city, whatever it was called, to register for the tournament. And the tournament is held every few years, as a way to find out who would be worthy to join the Battle Chef Brigade next. And you just go there. It's like a tournament of killing monsters and cooking against each other to see who becomes a brigadier next. This is Kieran. And she kind of showed us some of the ropes and was helping us along and stuff like that. This was like a little practice session. This is Thrash, who I commonly refer to as Trash. He became a friend of ours early on too. He's another chef who's trying to make his way through the tournament. He was pretty chill. This was the first one of the battles where I'm just practicing against Thrash. It kind of gives a bit better of an example of running around into the woods, killing monsters. Then you run back to your kitchen and start cooking things. I see Dayloy in the comments saying they hate those gem swap sort of games. It's, the way they do it is good. You'll see. It's not the best or whatever. Like those types of games are like meh at best, but they make it interesting, and it seems to be a lesser focus. The killing the monsters and stuff is more important. And so then after having that initial practice run with Kieran, then there's 3 different mentors in town. There's Thorn, which there you go. You got a Thorn in the comments as well there. And then a Belchior, and I forget the other lady's name, but they teach you various skills. One teaches you about the swapping and I don't know, they teach you different things. Thorn's a bit of a hard ass, but she teaches you some good stuff about killing monsters. So the first person I challenged in the tournament, you get to pick who you challenged, was Shiv, and that went quite well. I won. Pontita, she's the other one. So I went and did more training after that. I challenged Leonid, this like weird goth vampire dude around town. Fought him, beat him, Next, we fought. I think there was a little bit more training in between that again, too. It kind of follows a system of train, battle that happens. This is Caesar, this like angry, grumbly dwarf who I managed to convince to take me on. And this one was weird because you can see here's I guess I didn't really bring up Common again. He's sitting up at the top there. He's got his cool frilly neck thing and his cool cape. He's a cool dude. He's basically like the chairman, like an Iron Chef. And so he is there to judge, and he hosts and introduces people, and he's basically the chairman. And so I was supposed to make 2 meals, one for the lady who prefers earth tastes and the guy who prefers the fire tastes. You can see there's only 3 plates on the table because Caesar made 2, I made 1. I misunderstood. And so I lost that one big time because I didn't make enough food. I only served 1 judge. So that didn't go very well. Next up, I fought Ziggy, who was essentially David Bowie. He's like Ziggy Stardust. He was super chill. I beat him, but he gave me like a gift after because he's a cool dude. This was just more practicing. Oh no, this is part of the battle again. I'm not sure why I included that picture. Then, so outside after that, after I had a few battles under my belt, Kieran and shit. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what that one was? This was the rematch with Caesar. I did have a rematch with Caesar, and I did win that one. Kieran is fighting with Shiv, I think because Shiv got eliminated, but Shiv was like accusing Kieran of maybe having cheated in the battle and everything. Things were getting pretty heated. She pulled out her little skewer sword thing that she has there, and then Mina actually threw her knife and knocked the skewer out of her hand, so you can see both those on the ground there. And then everyone was like, what the fuck was that all about, Mina? And she's like, I wasn't trying to hurt anyone. I just like was trying to de-escalate the situation. Throwing a knife is a bad way to do that. Wouldn't recommend. It was pretty dumb. Basically, all 3 people got kicked out of the tournament. They said you can't have that kind of unsportsmanship, dangerous stuff going on. So, kicked out, sent away from Capital City, the Brigade town, and we were sent back to the Windy City. We run into Simon. Simon says, I'm glad to have you back. You can try again next year. We didn't take it well. We were very upset. And still just kind of starting to work in our shop. But there was these early glimpses of these negative gems. And so you can see there's some cracked gems and that weird goopy one. And so they kept ruining dishes that we were trying to cook. And we kind of deciphered with me and my dad, mom, and sister, I think, that it's the monsters themselves that are ill. I was calling it a day, being like, shit, how are we going to save the shop? We just like served a bunch of rotten food to customers and stuff all day. We got a letter from Thrash saying, Ardea's sick, who I don't know who that is, honestly. Kieran's making an antidote. Some place called the Dark Realm, which that's another, like, I don't know what the hell that's all about. Basically, just being like, yeah, shit's going bad back at Central City as well, and the question was starting to be raised, is everything that's been going wrong only going wrong in like Windy City, or is like the problems we're having the same as the problems that they're having there? That's the gist of it, is that now we're back at home and it's starting to look like it's a larger issue than was originally thought, and that's where we are. Started in a small town, went to the tournament, had some pretty good success in the tournament, but then unfortunate circumstances, got kicked out, sent home, back to our boring life. But then things started getting crazy again, and then it looks like they're possibly also getting crazy at the Central City. Who knows, they might call us up to come help or something. I guess I must have closed the game before actually finishing this little like cutscene before. You guys will have to let me know if you can hear her talking, because whenever she talks, I'm not going to read her lines. I'll let her read it herself. I just get caught up on the comments. Forever unpronounceable in life, both in real life and online. Manu Putty is totally wrong on the pronunciation. It's Manu Puti. Manu Puti? Manu Puti. Oh, well, I should have almost known that, like, the fact that I said the first U with an OO sound, I should have figured that the second U also had an OO sound. So that was dumb of me. That was a lot of recap. Barely heard her talk. Okay, I'll put that back. I'll turn her up a little bit more. Hopefully the game music doesn't get crazy loud because of that. Yeah, there was a lot to recap, and so I wanted to make sure I went over all that before we got into things here. So,
Party is sick. Kieran's making an antidote, and there's some place called the Dark Realm.
you guys will have to let me know how well you can hear that.
I'm at home worrying about spoiled meat and sick customers.
I'll give that a second to double check if you guys are hearing that at like maybe an equivocable volume there. Is it like comparable to my voice, or at least like enough that it can be heard? That's the main concern right now. Nay. I'm not sure what kind of delay we're looking at on the video there. Still pretty quiet, hey? I'll try. I'll do what I can, but there's a chance that like the game music will get really, really crazy loud or whatever, and then I'll be very careful with it. Alright, I heard her talk, but I can't understand what she's saying other than knowing she's talking. Oh, that's pretty bad then. I tried to turn it up a little bit more then.
It's kind of weird that everyone's getting sick at the same time. I wonder if this monster problem reaches farther than Windy Village. I should look at as many cuts of monster as I can tomorrow. Maybe there's some way I can help.
Oh man. Okay, well I'll go into the settings and turn voice stuff like noticeably way up. So hopefully if I have all that like balanced out, hopefully that'll work. If I turn her way up to the max, that might help things.
Thrash.
Basically, she just got bad news that things aren't going so well in the capital city, and she just was writing a letter back.
Some ingredients, Ma.
Not 100% of the game is voice acted, so I'll be reading majority of the lines anyways.
Thank you, dear. Told you she just needed to keep working. I know my daughters.
Sure, Ma. Sure.
So, fill the pantry is my objective. I gotta remember the basic moves and attacks here. So you guys can see the first looks at how the combat works, which is actually like pretty cool. It's pretty fun. You just start like whipping around all kinds of crazy like moves and stuff. This guy just stole my thing. I think when they eat that though, sometimes they like lay eggs, so sometimes you want to. It's good now. Okay. Now you have to let me know if like all the sound effects of squashing monsters and stuff is too loud. I have to remember some of the different spells, because there's some cool spells you can do. Like I can throw these knives at people, but there's also like this whirlwind move I can do. More nasty looking ingredients here. Hey, you guys put that stuff down. I need it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the thing I was thinking of where. And that's the cool whirlwind move that I wasn't doing correctly. See, when that it's kind of cool the way you can let things interact. Like that one thing ate the other, and then it started flying away after that. Talk with the family.
The doors are open. Let's get to it. Guess I'll have to test these after the lunch rush.
Seems like not a wise decision to run the shop without having actually tested things first. Oh shit, okay, it's been a little while. You have to make the exact pattern that they're looking for. Oh shit, but there's those broken... Okay, it's too... I don't like that. Sometimes they ask for like weirdly complicated patterns. It's super not apparent right away how to make it happen. Ah, I did that wrong as well. It's been a while. It's been a little while since I've had to do this. Oh, God. There we go. Alright. Alright. Get back into it, Mina. I know it's been a little while since you've had to do, like, any work here. But we can do it. Just have to start thinking ahead a little bit more. There we go. That's the kind of gumption you need to pull these off.
I forgot to tell you two.
Finish up that Karana pancake dish for me, would you?
Dads at the other restaurants are doing better with their ingredients since we did our demonstration for them. 2 century
Well, all these things breaking while I'm trying to mix them really is not helping.
People are still getting sick from it. So, looks like we'll be limited on our ingredients till we figure things out.
Well, that's not gonna work. Some of them are just so much easier and you just end up ditching it. What happened to those? I guess that might have just been people leaving because I was taking way too long. Understandable. But that's on you guys for wanting your food to look such a specific way. It's always been a rather confusing aspect of the game that people care so much about the way these weird gems are arranged within their food. Shit. Well, that just wasn't gonna happen. That was a terrible run.
Our menu will still have to cut down on quite a few recipes until this is sorted out, but we couldn't have reopened without you.
I think because I'm kind of like mid to late game, they stepped up the complexity of those because that was very difficult.
We're gonna keep doing more experiments tonight. Maybe I'll find out even more.
We'll all stick around and help. Alex is still feeling kind of sick and doesn't want to eat very much. He's sticking to vegetables for now. Maybe you two can teach me something to serve him.
Have you made him my signature dumpling soup yet?
I'm not used to this being 100% voice acted. Maybe it has been? No, it definitely isn't always, but all of this section certainly is. Look how happy and musical Mother is being.
Aw, that dish is only for when we're serious. You know that. I don't know if it's because he's sick, but I'm not sure if he wants to start going steady.
Well, hurry it up. Your father and I aren't getting any younger.
Ma! Oh, this one's from Kira.
That was a weirdly slow day. I did terribly. I really didn't do anything to help the business that day.
Mina, I've only slept 4.5 hours in the last 5 days, so forgive me for being terse. After my work on Thrash's antidote, Belchior asked me to work with him on a new brigade assignment.
Notice they do have an antidote put
They
together.
tasked us with identifying and containing a possible monster mutation. The samples I've taken are concerning.
Seems like we're working on the same thing.
Speculation before my tests are complete, but I think there's more going on here than they suspect.
So the monsters are acting weird everywhere. A mutation, though? Isn't that just a blight? If that's true, Kieran and Thrash will need all the help they can get. I've got to tell her everything I know. Kieran, I hope this letter doesn't come too late, but I've been seeing issues with the monsters here, too.
No way. Now that we're getting on the same page a little bit more, things are looking good. Probably gonna get called up to come contribute.
You're looking much better, Simon.
Who is it that's running these letters back and forth in the span of like a day? Very quick mail communication they have going on. Maybe they use some sort of monster dove.
Still just on broth right now. What's the deal with the letter?
It's from the brigade.
Ooh,
Based on
straight from the
findings of our
brigade.
top researchers, we regret to inform the populace that Victusia is facing a potentially catastrophic monster mutation event.
Wow, they didn't sugarcoat that at all, did they?
Due to the severity of the outbreak, we're putting all able-bodied battle chefs on full alert. We've isolated the problematic traits and determined that all monsters are not yet affected, but our investigation is ongoing. Our primary focus must switch to containing this outbreak. To that end, the proving tournament will be put on hold until the situation
So,
is under
doesn't really matter that we got kicked out of the tournament. It wasn't happening either
This
way.
must be the outbreak Kieran mentioned. Maybe it really is a blight?
Jeez, sounds serious.
Yeah, man, our entire diets are based on these monsters. It's definitely serious.
The contestants have all been offered the opportunity to temporarily work with the brigade in containing the situation.
Do I not get to help with that, though, since I got kicked out of everything?
Let's request the aid of Mina Han.
Did they send a generic letter out to everyone and mention Be My Name?
Capital.
Oh my goodness.
Given the circumstances, we are willing to revoke the proving tournament expulsion once the festivities resume.
I would get to go back into the tournament? What if the birds carrying the mail die? What do they do then? I guess everyone has to agree that that's the one monster they don't eat. I've always wondered, like back when of the days of pigeon mail and stuff like that, like how often were those birds just dying? Or getting like shot out of the air and stuff, but mostly just like dying or being eaten by a hawk or something. It's gotta happen now and again, right? Do you just send 3 of every letter just in case?
With your help, we hope this incident will be resolved as quickly as possible.
So they're calling me in to come help with all of this, and then at the end of it, I get to be in the tournament once again? This is like a win-win-win for me.
The choice is fully yours, and we hope to hear from you soon. Stay safe and break a dish.
Break a dish. Funny little play on things there.
I have to go back.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. You lost that privilege the moment you ran off with our money.
Oh yeah, I forgot I took money to sign up for the tournament. That was definitely not cool. Left that out of the recap I did there. I forgot about that. Mom, the Battle Chef Brigade specifically requested me.
It's no longer about fun and games. The capital sounds way too dangerous right now, not to mention the roads.
Well, here is dangerous too when...
That's exactly why I should be there. I have a chance to do something good for once in my life.
For once? Kind of really shitting on your parents' livelihood there.
Before I was careless. I was bored. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't earn my place in the tournament. I stole it from the people who taught me the skills I was so desperate to prove. I don't deserve anything.
Mina, you need to calm down.
I feel like I'm explaining myself very calmly. I'm passionate about the subject, but I'm not being not calm.
You two made this place with your bare hands. You gave Saskia and I opportunities we couldn't get anywhere else. Opportunities I took for granted. But now there's a way I can help you. A way I can make it up to you. By fixing the monster problem at its source.
Phone ran out of charge. Gist of it is that the Battle Chef Brigade asked me to go back to the capital. My parents say no. Because the monster disease outbreak thing, they said that I should probably come help.
If I can find out what's going on, I can bring that knowledge back and make sure no one gets sick again. And we can keep serving customers like before.
That was the gist of it. Yeah. there hasn't been a ton to catch you up on.
I promise I'll write home this time. I'm going to be okay. I'll be in the hands of the veteran battle chefs.
Were you not writing home last time after you ran away? It wasn't like you didn't run away maliciously or anything. I'm surprised you didn't try and keep in touch.
I'm sorry, but you're still grounded. Stealing our flour money? That's a serious crime.
But
My baby girl, how are you ever going to survive out there if you don't understand sarcasm?
You're bad at sarcasm, Mom. That was like a legitimate, like... Yeah, there was no hint of sarcasm in there whatsoever.
Keep you here any more than I can keep the wind from blowing through the trees.
Kiki, what's happening right now?
Your mother is letting you go. We all are.
Only the brigade can stop what's happening. The best way to help the restaurant is to join them.
Man, Wen is a beast, isn't he? He's like 2 feet taller than everyone, and he looks like he weighs more than everyone in the room combined. Like, this man he should be out there fighting the monsters, not little Mina. Maybe I take care of, like, the like, chef side of things, looking after the restaurant and stuff. Sure, she can cast, like, whirlwinds and stuff, but, like, there was the one time I had to fight a fucking dragon in this game. Get Wen out there to do that stuff. Get him to do, like, any of the heavy lifting side of things.
Oh, thank you.
He looks like he's built for it.
Kiki, thank you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I got, like, the warrior side from him and the chef side from the mother or something, because it always seems to makes it out to be that she's the main, like, cook of the restaurant.
I mean, carry on, Han family. Don't mind me.
I'm
Hey, get out of here, Simon. You're just poking your head through the window.
I'm coming right back to the restaurant.
No, you're not. This is our family's iron pan, passed down for generations. My mother gave it to me when I left home to create this restaurant with your father. It's time for you to have it.
Wait, what? I'm getting the restaurant even though I've like ran away and stuff? Look at my sister back there. What about her? She seems like she puts in the hours and doesn't complain. Mother Gothel? I don't know what that is. The combo pan. Ooh, yeah, there's different pans and stuff you can cook in. They have different special abilities for combining the gems. Multiple promotes done quickly. Activate magic that further enhances flavors. Match 3 combo bonus.
You are who you are, Mina, and that person needs to help others. I didn't want to let you go before, but I won't make the same mistake twice.
Oh wait, they weren't giving me the restaurant, right? They were just giving me the pan? That makes more
Prouder
sense.
of the woman you've become.
And I couldn't be happier to be part of this family. I'm so sorry for the way I acted before.
From Tangled. Oh, you know what? I never saw Tangled. I had no reason to skip it. I just kind of missed it.
Everyone stumbles, Mina. It's how you get up that matters.
Man, when I think this episode, this instance here is like the most you've ever spoken. He really does not talk a
Stop
lot.
feeling sorry for yourself and keep your chin up, okay?
But don't think we're not going to tease you for all the moping.
I just had a lot on my mind.
Oh, I don't know. Definitely were mopey Mina.
No mopey poo.
Wow, they're really busting her balls here. She's had a little bit of a rough go. Sure, she was being irresponsible and stuff, but come on, everyone.
It's not.
What are families for, though, except for busting balls?
Fine, maybe a little. Drink your water, Simon. You're still dehydrated.
Ah, chapter 3 complete. So, it claims that we're at the, like, you know, it makes it seem like this is the halfway mark of the game. I think we're further than halfway, based on what I've seen, like the estimates of how long it takes to actually beat this game. Somewhere in that ballpark. I estimate 4 to 5 hours remaining. Not gonna play it all in one sitting here. I'll probably do like 2 to 3 hours today and 2 to 3 hours another day. Hey, Simon came along this time.
Really imagine the capital from what travelers say. You have to be here and experience it.
From what I experienced, it's about 3 buildings, so you're not missing out a lot. Looks so bland? I don't know, he's just boring old simple Simon. Run-of-the-mill white bread Simon.
I'll definitely be experiencing all the cuisine. Too bad about the meat, though.
Maybe your dad will finally stop telling you to put on weight.
Oh, that'll be the day. I'm still surprised we convinced him to let me come with you.
I'd say your client expansion argument was pretty clever. Especially since you made it up on the spot.
It's silly, but
Good
your speech
going,
to your
Simon.
family made me feel like it was time to try something.
He really is the Liam Hemsworth, isn't he? Wasn't that a whole thing that like he was like, no, we gotta stay at home. Home's important. Who cares about everything else? It's you and me versus the world. Nothing else matters. And then later on, he kind of had to step up and take part in things a little less selfishly. I feel like Simon is suddenly being roped into the larger story here. Would it be mean if I said he looks like a sumo wrestler? Like, when? Not at all. That is, like, absolutely what he looks like.
Look at you getting all mushy.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back with a restaurant tour.
Maybe that is his occupation. It's unclear.
But first, we should check out the inn. And then I need to find Thrash and Kieran.
That would probably be the ideal thing for a sumo wrestler, would be to be married to someone who owns a restaurant. You could be fed non-stop and keep up that sumo physique. Simon is shaggy. He's kind of reminds me of Shaggy a little bit of a bum, a little bit of messy hair or whatever. He hasn't been any sort of like glazed over stoner-esque tendencies though.
Oh, young lad, and you brought a friend, how nice.
Yet this guy has thought I was a boy the entire time. That's been like a weird running joke.
I was so sad to see you go. You were one of my most pleasant customers.
Oh, thank you, innkeeper. I regret never learning your name.
Just call you young lad.
I'm holding my breath for the day he realizes.
I have your rooms all ready. Let me take your bags up.
Am I insane that this game was
Something
not
I haven't told you.
always fully voice acted? Maybe it was. Maybe there's just more dialogue now than there was in other parts of the
Chew on your
game.
pillow at night. Everyone knows that, Mina.
Oh, do you know what? I think it's more like these are still kind of like cutscene like. If you go to do those things where you just talk to people on the street randomly and interact with them, when you have more control of the game, that stuff isn't voice acted. This is all like cutscenes, so it has voice acting.
No, that's not even true. Did Kiki tell you that? Never mind. Anyway, you can't tell anyone this. Thrash, Kieran, and I have been looking into the monster epidemic. Now that I'm back, we're going to try to find the cause.
What do you mean you can't tell anyone this? We were specifically summoned back here for the reason of finding out the source of the monster epidemic. I don't get it. Did tour come up somewhere? I should read the comment. Dayloy says, I'm just now realizing that maybe I've been pronouncing tour my whole life. I always say it tour, but everyone says tour. I don't remember where that came up on. Something about touring the town, probably. I think it's like a regional thing. Like, I'm from Canada, we say tour. But we also say, like, floor, I think was another example I was told. And then, like, so we say tour, there's other places that say closer to, like, tour. And the way we say floor, they say closer to, like, floor. I can't think of the difference with the floor, but there's, like, these really subtle, I think they're comparable, like, so it could just be a regional thing. Do you want to help?
You're not even gonna think about it?
Mina, you have always had these grand ambitions. Me, though, I just want to grow the family business and go back to a peaceful life of talking to wheat stalls.
You weirdo, Simon. Does he have a butt flap? Oh no, I think he just has a rag in his pocket.
Yes, I knew that. But I wish we could tag team this.
I know. Just make sure you're back before dinner. I want to try that crescent place.
This guy thinks we're on vacation.
Crescent? Is he talking about croissants? I guess they could just be called crescents.
Mina, it's wonderful to see you.
Is Blue Jay? I don't remember him ever calling me Blue Jay before.
Kieran! Thrash! I missed you guys so much.
We missed you too. Now, down to business.
It looked like he had a butt flap.
But Thrash and I have been
For
through
quick
a lot
pooping.
since you've been gone.
Too much for my taste.
The bandits, the antidote, the dark realm. It sounds terrifying.
Trust me, it's as bad as it sounds.
The positive side is that we've garnered new insights on this mutation.
Hey, Charo. Welcome aboard.
The monsters and Ardia's sickness seem to be correlated. I think we could be on the verge of a full-scale blight.
How did you figure it out?
That was all you, Blue Jay. We got your letters, and Kieran ran some tests. Sure enough, the blood she took from Ardia had similar properties to the mutated monsters.
How did these chefs not realize that their food was tainted? That seems like they should look into that right away. I can't believe Mina was the one who cracked the case there.
Which could mean that a modified version of her antidote might cure the monsters themselves.
Kieran, you're a
That's a
genius.
good thinking, but I don't know if that's entirely how it works.
That remains to be seen. The cure is purely speculative at this stage.
So, what's our next move?
I think we should report to our stations and see what the brigade needs from us.
I don't really have a station. I'm not a part of the brigade. I guess he probably means go to the, I don't know, the platoon tent or something like that.
We don't have anything concrete to show them yet, but we can get more samples for Kieran to test.
Agreed.
So let's just go run to the backyard and start punching like squirrels in the face and collect samples.
I'm with you all the way.
All right, we should get going then. Let's meet up again when we have more info.
I'm just gonna go run around and choke out some like rabbits or something like that. Shave off some flanks of pigs. Report to the briefing. See, if I talk to someone randomly, they won't be voice acted.
Good morning, lad.
Bad example. But now this side of it isn't. Yes, I'm back. How's business? Occupancy's suffering from the tournament's interruption, I'm afraid. The missus can't even cook for our guests until the chaos is resolved. Don't worry, sir. I'm sure we'll have an answer soon. Ho ho! What's a little orc lad like you gonna do? He's been calling me a boy this whole time. Now all of a sudden I'm an orc on top of everything? I guess as an adult, pooping isn't the first thing I think about since it wasn't a onesie he was in. He doesn't need to be a onesie for quick pooping. You can put a butt flap in any pants. It works. It works for any of them.
Hello.
He doesn't have a name. He's credited as if he was an extra in a movie. Reader number 2. I'm kind of scared to eat now. I heard people are getting sick left and right. I guess it's just berries for me. It's legitimately probably a smart move. The Cyclops brothers are gone. There's a two-headed Cyclops that they were super cute. I kept trying to hit on them, but it wouldn't let me. No sign of Louie and Louis. That's the ones. I hope they're not sick, because I haven't got to tap that yet. Tourist. So how long is this tournament delay going to be? I was only planning on staying in the capital for a month. The veteran battle chefs marched through town the other day. They were so cool, I didn't even realize they were here because of the monster problem. If there's anyone else standing around, I wanted to predict what their name would be, because everyone was given these weird, predictable names. I thought I would be able to guess it for sure. There's a lot of running around that we got going on here.
Chefs, welcome. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Coming so cool.
Loyalty to the brigade and to Victusia has been noted.
He has such awesome outfits.
Despite the public's concern, I have every confidence this outbreak can be managed and will be able to resume the proving tournament soon. Not once in 100 years has the tournament been cancelled, and I won't be the first chairman to let that happen.
I said he was comparable to the chairman in Iron Chef, I think. I'm just trying to remember if the Iron Chef guy is called the chairman. It is, so he totally is an exact comparison to that character then.
Here to explain your mission and provide more information on the outbreak is Instructor Razzle. Instructor, if you would.
Razzle was the one who kicked me out of the tournament. That
Good
bitch.
afternoon, chefs. We've learned that a rapidly spreading virus is mutating monsters across Victusia. There's been a stark increase in aggression, population, and dangerous ingredients. However, thanks to volunteers such as yourselves, these monsters have not been able to cause severe damage in our cities and towns.
I mean, are we just going around killing everyone? Who's the hottie in red? On the right or in the middle? Because they're both kind of in red. There were these Cyclops brothers standing right here, and they were so cute. I kept trying to hit on them. Yeah, they had like a cool little cart of goods. They were shop traveling merchants. They sold things out of their shop. One was kind of flirty, but the other one was kind of bashful or whatever. But because it's two heads on one body, I kind of have to hit on both.
The same can't be said for the ingredients that make their way into people's homes.
I should be clear. Mina didn't hit on them. That was not a dialogue option. I tried to hit on them. The one in the middle. Common. Yeah, he's the best. He always wears the snazziest outfits.
From what we know, the ingredients are safe as long as we take the proper precautions in preparing them. But that hypothesis requires more testing.
I think I already figured that out. I could confirm that for you, Razzle.
We're fully staffed here in the Coliseum, so our unproven squads will be using the practice kitchen area. That's all for now. Kraus will lead you to your stations where you'll receive further instruction.
I would agree. The one on the right is more pink. But he was like, he was accented very heavily with red, but it was like most of it was white. So it was kind of like, he's kind of red and white. It's kind of, she was like 100% pink. So that was my confusion on which one. But yeah, I would call him more red and her more pink as well.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, yeah, see, so Shiv is pissed at me, for sure, definitely. She was already out of the tournament, but I think she maybe got some sort of ban or something, like you're not allowed to return for like 3 years or something like that. He's Northern Cardinal to your Blue Jay.
Oh, hey, Shiv. I
back in and take everyone down. Every last one.
You mean in terms of the tournament, right?
These new poisonous and moldy ingredients are perfection.
The way they write out her laugh is so wonderful. There's so many memes of that, of like this weird little lizard making like this. Whenever people make like a creepy face or whatever, people just screenshot it and put that like it's such a stupid laugh. That's not at all the laugh that she did. I wish that she did. These new poisonous and moldy ingredients are perfection. Retconned. We'll just pretend that's how it was.
You're not serious, Art.
Alright, C-Squad babies, listen up.
I don't know what she's getting at. I don't know if she's going to try and poison people or what. She's not going to be allowed back in the proving tournament, is she? She got legit eliminated before the disqualification shit went down.
The sorry lot of you make up every person that was kicked out of the tournament for one reason or another. The committee's decided to let you back in, but you'll have to earn it.
I'm ready! This time nothing's going to stop me! Don't worry, committee, I won't let you down!
I have no idea who Wart is, but he's hilarious. I don't remember ever meeting that character.
I just couldn't contain myself.
We'll run
Really
this
over the top.
mission just like a tournament match. I'll pair you one-on-one for cook-offs.
Ah, we'll conveniently use the existing game mechanics for this other purpose.
Every dish must contain at least one ingredient from a mutated monster. That's our theme for the day.
Well, Dayloy, I hit on both heads of the Cyclops because I needed both of them to like me. If I only hit on the one head, the other one would feel forever left out. And then, you know, you can't go on a date with one head. You gotta make sure both of them like you. And you can't make one feel preferred over the other, even though there was a total preference. Every dish must contain at least one ingredient from a mutated monster. Okay.
You'll each have to make 3 dishes. One
Oh
for
shit,
me,
3 dishes is a
one
pretty
for
big
you.
ask.
There was a change to the briefing. I'm still getting over a little bug.
Oh, so maybe we don't have to cook for Kraus.
Alright, make that 2.
That's good. That's much easier. Ah, shit. I gotta remember how these work. Solely promotes gems. That one's pretty good to have. I'm gonna switch out for the combo one, I think. Oh, there's also the Stoics. Given to you by Caesar, the Grumpy Dwarf. Dwarven magic allows 4 match level 1 gems into... let's try this out. Let's try the combo and the match 4 one, I guess. And I think I think I want to keep all this. It's rainbow ingredients. Serve a dish that contains the same ingredient times 5. Gives you a bonus. Yeah. Want to quote everything? Well, I'm glad to hear that you feel that I'm being consistently entertaining.
Fire energy for these tests. It would really help my research.
And make that a water dish for me. Preferably one that'll fix this headache.
Man, Thorn sounds like Emily Blunt's character in The Devil Wears Prada or something like that.
Go.
Oh, shit, that started abruptly. Alright, I'm a little bit out of practice. Like, Mina, the character, is probably a little bit out of practice, but me, myself, am also out of practice from having not done this in a little while. This is probably, the music is probably excessively loud. I'm gonna go ahead and assume right instantly that that's, like, pretty damn loud. It's loud in my headphones, so I assume it would be loud for you guys. I want to kill this boar thing. I want some of that stuff. Alright. But now, all this stuff is, like, corrupted. So I should collect some of that. The Corona plants. Yeah, damn it. You can see I can only carry a certain amount of stuff at once. So I gotta run back and, like, deposit things now and again. Alright. Trying to get a little bit more of a variety of ingredients. I'm definitely gonna pick up one of those stupid little jellies. Get back here. The music sounded fine. Can you hear it now then? I didn't want to risk having it excessively loud for too long, so I changed it pretty quickly there. Can you still hear it now? Is it, or did I drown it out a bunch by changing it? Oh yeah, sick uppercut on this stupid thing. Well, that's one way to make sure you get it all. You do a lot of damage nice and quickly there. Ooh, we should run back and grab that chest, because I think that'll have fire ingredients for me. And just quickly grab as much of everything as we can get our hands on. Perfect. Oh wait, I'm gonna start crafting some things. That earth sauce is not really what I wanted though. It sounds good now. Okay. Let's see. One of them needed water, so now I need to start just kind of mixing together things. And a combo. I needed to just kind of combo things together. Ooh, do you know what? I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can... I'm just gonna do this a little bit. You guys will see what I got going on in a second here. So then if I start cooking it, it'll start matching up. So leave, pick up, and then I'm gonna add it into here. And you know what? It makes more sense for me to put it down into this one, because this one has a thing where it auto upgrades it to those level 3 gems. And the more of those that I can make, the better. I guess I'll add in some other ingredients for a quick moment there. More variety. Variety is good to have in these recipes. But I need to have the focus be water for at least one of these dishes, and then fire for the other one. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what the best way to mix these up would be. Now put it back down. I can get away with one more. Yeah, might as well just do one more even, because then that'll mix together the 4 like I want. Can this mix together 3? Ah, shit, it can't. Alright, well in that case, I'm going to put this down in here because it'll slowly upgrade things over time. I need to stick this in here. Just trying to upgrade pretty much anything I can. It's not too tough. It's a little bit hard. There's a decent amount to learn. What was that? Oh, that was the combo bonus. Okay, cool. I don't really have any other fire stuff to add. I don't want to add too much of anything else, because then I'll end up like overpowering it one way or the other. That's... I think I just need to go back out there and find more things in the pantry. Or not in the pantry, in the wild. To add more things to add to the pantry. Do you know what? That stomach probably wasn't a great addition. Ooh, the fire berries though. Those will be good. I do want those. The tomatoes, that's what they're called. This, yeah, the water stuff. I do want more water things. I think I got a little bit more time to go hunt. I'm gonna go a little bit, hunt out a little bit further. I was sticking pretty close to the entry opening thing there. Ooh, we got ourselves like a tainted dragon, so I'm gonna take him on. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That was excessively quick. I've never been messed up that bad before, I don't think. That was fucked. That was... Just taking on the dragon in my unpracticed condition was a bad call. But I do kind of want to try and fight him again. Oh, no, I'll just fight these little squid things. The shuckles or whatever they're called. Yeah, the dragon's pretty intense. I might as well kill that thing while I'm at it. And, no, I'm not going to bother taking that. What do you think of all that? What do you think of all my knives? Alright, nope, fuck that. Not worth it. Bailing on that again. Get back here, you. Don't you dare run from me. No, it's not worth taking either. Tomatoes. Shit. Alright. Not a great set of ingredients, because they're, like, lots of those things had earth focuses, and I'm not trying to make any kind of earth dishes right now. Let's see. I can add in some charcoal and some of that. Stir things up. Oh shit, it doesn't work in that pan. Okay. This takes a little bit of shuffling around to make this work. So that's probably okay. No. We can make that better. Let's add this guy here. There's so much to try and keep track of here. It's ridiculous. 60 seconds remaining. Can I get away? Can I manage to get one more in there? I only have the one berry. Shit. Do I have time to go try and claim one more berry? I feel like I'm kind of risking a lot by going back for this. Oh, that thing took the thing that I wanted. Drop that. Drop that berry. No. Drop it. All right. Well, now I feel like I've wasted too much time. That was probably a mistake going back out for that. But I just wanted the one last berry that I could try and mix together. Shit. Oh, yeah, I fucked that up. I fucked it up big time. More fire stuff though. I can. Oh no, I fucked up. I just have to serve. I totally ran out of time. Oh good, I gave the right one to the right person at least. I shouldn't have went back out into the woods there. I should have just gone with what I had.
See what we have here.
Did you jump on it like Mario? Yeah, you can kind of like down kick a bunch and just keep stomping the hell out of everything. Let me look on what YouTube says that the stream quality or like the rate at which my Wi-Fi is feeding it is okay. So maybe, but during the more actiony sequences of things, it might have slowed down majorly. Damn it. I don't think that went that well because I didn't have time to properly do the fire dish there. That was also not a good combination of pans. You have those 3 pans to work with, and those 3 didn't work well. So she made a Verskit Chaloy kebab. Verskit's one of the animals, topped with fiery sauce and sun hat tomato medley. Ooh, she did really well on that one. I did not. Perhaps it was not clear that all portions should be edible. This dish is ruined by poison. Oh shit, do I still have a poison in one of my dishes? I might have. So Baroon steak noodle soup. Okay, I don't in that one, but it's not worth a ton of points. Yeah, I didn't have a ton going on in that dish. I forget how the bone gems work. I think they can... 3 of them together does something. Damn. Okay. Hopefully she poisoned this one as well. The lantern fruit galoob jaboon. Those are a bunch of made up words. She did poison this one. Man. Pretty high score overall. And my second dish does not. The cheap chi steamed one does not have a very good score. Better than I thought, but it was also poisoned. So I'm taking a hit on that. If I won, it's by like 2 points or something. Okay, more than I thought. How did that happen? How did I pull out a win? Shiv, you deserve to get eliminated from that tournament. Mina Flan? Is that my new nickname? Because that is not my name.
I hate to contradict, but I believe it's hard.
Thank you, Belchior.
Her name is smudged on the roster. Han then.
Damn, that was not a good showing. For the record, I did not do well there. I'm shocked that that came out as well as it did. Note to self, don't poison the food.
Fine work, C-Squad. I did some chemical readings on your dishes, and I didn't see anything to be alarmed by.
Except for the poison.
We might see some effects on the body in years to come, but hey, as a country, we've been eating monster for a century now. It's the way of the brigade.
What did you guys eat before you started eating those monsters then? That's a little bit unclear, the history of this world.
For the half of you that lost, don't fret. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Oh, when they say the half of you that lost, are they referring to, like, everyone who took part in this? Because it seems like a really, like, kind of polite, like, dig at Shiv there. The half of
You
you.
may have won this cute little game of theirs, but I'm saving my best for when the real cooking starts.
I wouldn't expect any less.
So it's true.
I don't know who Y is.
They did make a C squad, and it's filled with the bottom of the barrel.
Who does this guy remind me of right now? He looks like skinny Gaston. He's wearing a green coat instead of red, and he's blonde instead of black hair, so not a lot like Gaston, but like the white tights, the boots, the really intense starched lapel collar thing coming out, his swaggery shithead attitude. This guy is skinny blonde bitch Gaston. That's what his name is. His nickname. I'm Mina Flan. He's skinny blonde bitch Gaston. Maybe they grew veggies. I don't know if there's like cows and sheep in this world. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, why was no one freaked out about the poison? He even specifically commented like, "Oh, maybe next time don't feed me poison, guys."
This not white.
Finally, we can agree on something, Shiv.
I'll never forget when you cut me in line during registration.
Ah, that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't remember how that worked out. It was like Trash or something was just being nice and let me cut.
Oh, that. I think I remember now.
I told you I'd be watching. I knew karma would bite you back, and then you got kicked out fighting that sore loser over there.
I need 2 seconds to look that up, because I vaguely remember this guy. Apparently he didn't mean that much to me to fully commit to memory. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't commit this whiny little bitch. Let me scrub through the first episode of this. Oh. Yeah, why did I cut? I definitely did. And you can clearly see him in the line, actually, which is kind of neat. He was definitely there. I don't remember why I cut in line. Without the context of the episode or anything, it really just seems like I was being a terrible person. I was being really inconsiderate. Well, I'm vaguely sorry about that, Wise. It seems like I had no reason for it. It seems like I was just being rude.
The brigade may show you mercy, but I'm not going to be so lax.
Yeah, you're going to be a laxative when I'm done with you.
But I just had to see what the stink was all about.
Oh, back to the B squad. Yeah, well, neither of us are A squad, man, so everyone's worse than someone. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted to find out?
Anyways, I gotta go. Later, Girl Scout.
Shiv, you're such a sour apple.
What? I guess I've made some enemies.
Yeah, like quite a few it seems like. Speaking of which, where are the friends in the situation? We have Trash and kind of Kieran?
It's too quiet out here at night. I never thought I'd see Brigade Town so empty.
Yeah, we need Louie and Lewis to come warm us up. Oh, it's Ziggy. Ziggy's back.
Sorry for the fright. I just like to make an entrance.
People like Ziggy and Thrash and stuff weren't a part of the old cutscenes. This is the first time Ziggy's had voice acting in the game, which is interesting to hear what voice they finally gave him.
You don't look very sorry. I thought you were a monster. What are you doing out here?
He does have a pet ghost, which is really weird.
Just checking on something that couldn't wait till morning. What's your excuse?
I actually volunteered for this shift. I want to do everything I can to find the cause of this monster mutation.
I beat Ziggy in the tournament. I thought maybe he would have been eliminated. I thought maybe he would be C squad.
Is that so? Let's have a practice duel soon. Two night owls like us. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only vaguely sorry. That guy held a grudge for an awfully long time, and the only slight I have against him was stepping in front of him in a line. When in the context of that original video, when I don't have the audio to listen to, it does really seem like I was just being terrible, though. But I've grown, I've changed, I'm not that person anymore. I don't think. It hasn't been that long. It's been like a month of game time.
I need to get over there and see how I can help.
Iron stomach, wait up.
Oh yeah, that's my much cooler nickname other than Mina Flan.
Still jumpy, eh?
I wouldn't be if you'd stop sneaking up on me.
Fair enough. So about that match today, let me know when you're ready.
I'd totally forgotten with everything else going on.
That was the thing, we like locked that in, is for sure happening. Did you want to fight at nighttime because of the whole night owl thing?
Trust me, you're going to want to remember this one. Catch you later.
Good morning, lad.
Did you enjoy the berry service? I got berries? It did make me wonder how many dishes I could make with just berries. Yeah, that makes sense because no one's eating monsters right now. Oh, I can totally go check in on Belchior.
Faithful assistant. I was hoping you'd answer the brigade's call.
I thought he would be like off doing his own thing. I didn't think he would just be like conducting his research in his shop. Oh yeah, you guys will like this guy. He's got like a shitload of cats, and so like frequently in the background you can just hear meowing, and there's like a cat sitting on the stack next to him, and there's like cat dolls in the front there, and he has like pictures of cats and like a plate with the cats. The guy likes cats.
Really? But you had Kieran all this time.
What's the old adage? Too many cooks might spoil the broth, but many chefs make light work. The same is true for alchemy.
I don't remember ever hearing the too many cooks in the kitchen and the light work thing together. Well, usually I think it's just many hands makes light work. They kind of co-opted it to be very chef specific. What do you need me to do? I have to pull off a high combination score here. That should be nice and easy, actually. Oh, it would have been much easier if I did it the other way first. It worked out. Never mind. See, when you have the time to think this through, it's not so bad. You never have the time to do the puzzles. You're like frantically mixing things normally. What the heck is up with this guy and cats? He just loves cats. Loves them. There's got to be a like very precise best way to do this. Well, that was not it. That didn't work at all. I kind of ruined that one. Maybe I can still salvage this attempt. No. Oh, okay, there is a reset button. Yes. Alright. Reset then. So, mix number 1. Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted either. Alright, reset. This requires all of my cunning. There, that's what I needed to work towards. And one move there. This is very near working out. I don't want to screw it up. I'm very near screwing it up again. What did I just do? Oh, it broke and became a smaller, a worse ingredient. Well, this is a tricky one then, isn't it? So that's obviously step 1 and 2. That's the easy part. I have to mix those two together somehow. Alright, I think this is what I did last time. So now, idea. Perfect. And can this withstand 2 shifts? Oh, I should just be able to do that. I don't have to worry about it. There we go. It should be just one more of those. That one was tricky. Yeah, a tricky one for me. Oh shit, now I have to make use of the pantry as well. Hydra lungs. Jeez, who cooks with lungs? Kind of sick, isn't it? There's no obvious solution here, that's for sure. I also can't really get rid of anything. This is a strange one. What do I... Because there's nothing that can be matched up in threes here. I think I basically had to let some of those explode. And now I can't remember how the bones work. Can't remember how to make sure I'm making use of the bones. Reset, I guess. Oh, wait. That's it. You have to use this. So you have to, you can like chop things out. Chop those out. Can you just chop out the sick shit? Oh, you can? That's all that takes? I didn't know you could just chop out the stuff that was like poisoned or whatever. That was not bad. Oh, well now this should be very easy to make combos out of because there's like no risk of any gross damage, sick anything. So that makes my life a lot easier. Perfection. Back to masterclass cooking going on here. Back to, as if it was at some point the case. Yeah, nailed it.
Before I left, we made so much progress.
There's a dish that's sheep stomach. So I don't know of lungs at this point. Are you thinking of haggis? Where it's like sheep intestines stuffed into sheep gut? I think that's what haggis is. I've never had it. I've always wanted to try it. Stomach is okay, but lungs are a no-no? Lungs just seem weird. They're like, I don't know if they would be muscly or fatty or like never eaten a lung. Seems like it would be like eating a balloon, right? Like it seems like it would be so weird. Hey, Krennic, how's it going? Welcome aboard. In the big timed competition, you added stomach, and you were like, yes, let's add the stomach. I guess it's just that honestly, the more exciting thing about the lungs was the fact that they're Hydra lungs. I don't know if I've actually fought a Hydra before in this game. If I have, I don't really remember it offhand. So the Hydra part was the more exciting part, but like the lungs is still, it is a weird, like the stomach is a real thing that people eat. I don't know if people eat lungs, or if they do, I've just never been exposed to it. Before I left, we'd made so much progress. Did you figure out how to make ambrosia?
No. With mounting suspicion
Oh,
of the
yeah.
monster threat, the brigade requested I find a cure.
I forget. He has some sort of like long-term project of his where he's trying to make the ultimate ingredient.
But now that we've discovered it can be safely prepared, surely that takes some pressure off.
Quite right. I'm certain we'll discover both solutions very soon.
I mean, can't you just picture lungs being very balloon-like? I think, they're here. Louie and Lewis are back. Dope. Now you guys get to be introduced to the handsomest young cyclopses in town.
Welcome to our store. Make yourself at home.
Oh, their sexy accents. What a wonderful pair they are. Looks like you find today's items particularly cool. If not, I'll eat my belt. I'd like to see that. They should be actively trying to impress me. I put the moves on. I started this whole flirtatious endeavor. I put it to them to make the next move, and I vote that the next move is eat your belt for me. If you're big on reading, unlike my brother here, we've got several fascinating tomes. Lewis is the bookworm, but even I know that they can give you an edge in battle. What do you guys have? I have not made use of their tombs at all in the past, really. Different spices and stuff you can bring into your battles with you to make things a little easier. Oh, 2 knives at once would be really good, actually. Lots of bone ingredients. Serve a dish containing at least one ingredient per monster in the region. That's a hard one to pull off. Serve a dish that was sauced 3 times. I don't have a cutting board? Do I not have a cutting board? Because I do want to add it. Serve a dish only containing plant ingredients. Other than the theme ingredient. Yeah. Belchior Original, the purifying oven. The prototype is rare, but may contain trace amounts of cat hair. Slowly converts bad taste gems. That's good. Slowly repairs fragile. These are new developments surrounding the shit that's going on around here. I do want the cutting board because I apparently haven't had that yet, and I kind of need it. Wait. Make sure they smoked 7 packs a day? Oh, before you go using lungs. Yes. You want to make sure they have that nice smoky hickory taste. Definitely. I wish you had more subs. Oh, well, thank you. That's it. We're fine with what we have, though. More would always be better, but no need to feel sorry for me. I'm very, very content with where we're at. It's always nice to have more, but a long time ago I just had to realize that, like, you know, maybe someday one of those breakouts will happen, maybe not. In the meantime, it's still just fun. It's just still fun to do.
Whoa, yeah. I didn't think you'd notice.
Not you. I was talking to that very persistent fly who likes to land on my babies.
Are your babies all of your, like, skeletons?
Babies?
My trophies.
Yep, that is what she was referring to. Gross. I feel like these are always like the easiest to take on challenges. Wow, that was a cool teleportation move. I feel like I don't pull that off very often. I'll just make sure I uppercut the shit out of this thing. Bam, bam. Complete. Nice and easy. If you knew personally more big YouTubers that could help out, that always helps a little bit. It's kind of interesting. I've learned over time that, like, the shout out method or the collaboration method does do a little bit, but, like, really not a lot. Because I've made videos with people who have, like, a fraction of what I have, and I've made videos with people who have, like, 4 or 5 times more than I have or whatever, and there's very little, like, transference of subs that happens there. It's kind of interesting how it works out. When you're on the scale of one person has 1 million and one has 5 million, then yeah, there's like a big hop over that happens because, you know, like the 1% transfer or whatever it is happening on a much larger scale. When you're 3,000 making with someone who has like 1,500, then sure, maybe you transfer 1%, but then you're talking on the scale of like 5 subscribers or whatever it is.
You're the girl with the walking kettle.
Oh, well, thank you guys. You're too kind.
No. I'm Mina. Walking kettle?
I don't know what she means by walking kettle. It's confusing. That was it for the hunting job? That was very easy. That was a very easy way to make money. Was there anything else from these guys I wanted to buy? I think I was considering the double knives, but I thought so. I thought it was 60. Damn it. Hey, Simon, what have you been up to? Oh, is this Wart? That guy who just yelled out in the middle of that thing?
Hey, Mina.
It is. Well, if it isn't my sister at arms. Hey, guys, what are you doing together? This guy's my first customer. I saw him selling pastries this morning and couldn't put them down. What? I'm just trying to get a closer look. He's got a wonderful mustache and just his like one like Homer Simpson hair coming out. And with Simon's grains, they'll be even better. That's flour power, baby. Awesome. I can't wait to try the new sweets. How has Wart not been a more prominent character in the game so far? This guy's the best. Oh, look at his dog. I assume that's his dog. Personally, though, I do like smaller YouTubers. I get that. It's a little bit... There is, like, opportunity to interact in ways that there just isn't.
Curious.
A note from Pontita. For the first time in 10 years, the Crescent... Oh, when they said they wanted to go with the Crescent, he didn't mean... I thought he was... Like, they referred to croissants as crescents. That's the name of her shop. Has decided not to open its doors to diners. Will resume service as soon as all staff members are briefed on properly handling mutated monster meat. It's not very appetizing. I mean, when it's a epidemic across the entire country. I'm sure everyone understands, and they're like, oh yes, of course. But it's, if someone who didn't understand just saw that, they'd be like, why would they bother serving mutated meat, right? Like, also, here's his ghost. Here's Ziggy's ghost directly above me. I don't know if it has a name. If it does, I don't remember. What about the games you play? You mean just for, like, more exposure? Yeah, that definitely plays a big part of it. Like, this game is 4 or 5 months old or something at this point. I'm more so completing it for my own sake and just for the sake of having it nice, rounded out, completed on the channel. I like having full series whenever I can. But, you know, playing something like this is not going to really bring in new subs because the game's been out a long time. I used to much more actively try to pursue new releases, and I'm going to start trying to pursue that a little bit more again. But I've put less of a focus on it lately, more to just kind of to keep things exciting for myself. I kind of had to take a break from that to just choose games that I thought looked fun instead. The most being smaller, less known indie games, it's hard for that sort of stuff. If you're not the first person or like in the first handful of people to upload a video on it, you're probably going to get missed. That's always tough. Yeah, 1 coin short. I wish there was a way to just get the 1 coin. I like both. I'm assuming you mean like small and larger YouTubers. But small ones, it's easier to know them. But at least if you do get big, we can be those. You can be the like the early adopters for sure. Close-knit YouTube family. Aww.
How's it going?
Just say the word and we'll head to the practice kitchen. I think I've done everything else in town that I can. Unless there's some way for me to snag like 1 extra coin. Do you just want to give me a handout? Just 1 coin? There's some way. There's some ridiculous way that I did just get like 1 coin one time and I don't remember how. Have you ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine? I've played number 1 on the channel, but not the rest of them. Just the first one, just to try it out. It was an interesting game. I've done a handful of horror stuff on the channel. I do not handle them well, though. I find them very difficult to play, which can be funny. Once a year around Halloween, I do force myself to do some horror content just to get in the spirit a little bit, but I typically don't play it outside of that. We did do Don't Knock Twice on the channel as a big group of us. We would take turns with the VR headset, but it would be a group of us in the room. So that was a really fun one. That was a good horror series that we did. And also, with that same group of people, we did Emily Wants to Play. That was so terrifying. It was such continuous jump scares. It was very scary. There definitely are horror games on the channel. It's just not super frequent. So Don't Knock Twice, Emily Wants to Play, and any of the Drunk Halloween episodes. Jelly, of course. Who else? He's Jelly the Ghost. I forgot he was Jelly the Ghost. I definitely need different cookware this time around. Typical match 3. I want the cutting board instead of that one. Multiple promotes done quickly. Activate magic. I don't think I want the match 4 one this time. Or do I? No, I'll try it. I think with the cutting board.
Your funeral.
With the ability to cut things out when you kind of make a mistake, I think that'll go a long way. Bendy isn't that bad. I hate horror, but the one I'm not as scared as I usually am. Yeah, that one was like very atmospheric, and it was more about the characters and the story and stuff. That one was really well done. Only the first one's free, and then you pay for the rest. And I tried to request free copies of the following installments and didn't get them. And then because I didn't get them, then other people had already done like early looks at it by the time it came out, and then continuously, because it's a popular series, if I tried to make it, I would be the 1 millionth people to do a video on it. So it's impossible to gain attention for a game like that when it's that popular. I just like the TLT song off of that game. Oh, off of Bendy? I don't know the game or series well enough to know the songs. I've played a lot of Castle Crashers, just not on the channel, and I was like at the time before we were doing YouTube, like playing it with my roommates and stuff, we played like a lot of it, and I don't know if I would like really get back into it super well, because I've already put so many hours into Castle Crashers. It would be like maybe not that exciting for me to redo. Did Cyclops just say it's your funeral? I don't think so. Maybe.
I started the monster play.
Well, he's definitely kidding. Ziggy's just kind of a weird guy.
Psych! Just kidding. But I do know what's causing it.
Seriously? Also, Mina was very willing to believe that very quickly. She should know Ziggy better than that. He's a chill dude.
What? Really?
Well, mostly. That's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
Battle Block Theater I've not played a ton of. A couple hours, and not in a long time. That, and only ever by myself, actually. So that would be a fun one to get into at some point. Yeah. I do generally just really like the Behemoths, so I should try and play more of their stuff. Well, if you played it because you like it, not because it's popular, I would watch it even though it's the millionth. Yeah, largely because I don't do a lot of horror stuff, and then I kind of save it for Halloween. I've always thought if I did do more bendy stuff, I would maybe save it for a Halloween installment. It's something I might do one day. It's interesting because as your channel gets more popular, people kind of expect that you've played popular series, so people kind of expect, oh, probably he's played bendy, right? And it's almost like a given for people. And so at some point, if things do get bigger, people will definitely be requesting it in droves, and then I'll be like, I'll kind of need to play it. But in the meantime, it's kind of I don't feel super compelled to. And so I'll just skip over it for now, but someday it might end up. I have played a bit of Pit People on the channel. That one was cool because I do have some friends in the Newgrounds crew, and they were able to hook me up with an early copy, and I was able to produce some content on it, and I really regret not committing harder and producing more content on it. I don't know, I was still kind of a newbie to the YouTube game, and I didn't realize how important it was to be an early video maker. And so I was making an episode every day or a couple days for like the week leading up to the game. And I wish I would have just made like 20 episodes or something, because obviously a Behemoth game was going to get popular.
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
He's judging?
With his mouth.
I love the sound effects for Jelly.
Die for some fire and earth. So let's serve it up.
Fire and earth. Try and have to have equal parts of both if I can. He'd die for them. Good one.
Let's do King Bee.
What a ridiculous. Alright, weird battle. We gotta make food out of this weird bean thing. What the hell? What's some of that stuff that I got waiting in my pantry there? I guess I should just immediately go hunting for the bean thing, actually. I think I know where a couple of them are in this map. Get out of the way. No. Bring that back. I need that. Drop it. Oh, I think he already killed it. Damn you. I'm gonna beat you guys up as much as I can here. Where did this go? Where? Bring me more bean. There we go. There's a nice king bean for me. Ooh, I do kind of want that egg. Don't have many eggs. Quit this. Why does everything keep... Oh my god. Quit stealing all the ingredients that I'm trying to use. You frustrating creatures. I'm gonna bash them all into the dirt if they eat more of my stuff. I don't really want that egg or need that egg because it's the wrong ingredient mix. Speaking of, I should probably not focus too hard on this bison dude because, again, no! Where did it go? You fucking piece of shit animal. I'm killing you just because of how you're stealing my ingredients. God damn it. Alright. Gotta deposit some of that, and I'm going back for more king bean. I'm sick of this. I'm sticking up for myself. Oh, this battle is not nearly as long as the last one. I guess I only have to produce 1 ingredient, so that's not so bad. Fiery sauce, that'll be useful. I basically just landed that uppercut just... You can use the uppercut to kind of skip yourself upwards a little bit, which is useful. Must kill all. Kill everything. Piranha wing's not a great ingredient for this. Yeah, don't you dare try and steal that from me, you stupid animals. I really hate these things right now. I should try and collect more of those tomato things, because they're a very nice ingredient for this particular battle. Not that. That's not a good one. I guess I should also try to not use the infected animals very much. Alright, I can get started on combining things, maybe. Yeah, not that, because it's more water ingredient stuff. Ooh, that is quite a bit of... I could get away with including that, since it does have quite a bit of the earth ingredient stuff. Alright, let's do a match 4 of some kind here. So let's throw in stomach and 1 more of those. Stir that around just to get it going. And let's see if we can do a little bit more of that. Oh, do you know what I should have added? I should have added the king bean first, just to make extra sure that I had all of the ingredient that I needed. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna take it over here and start adding to it. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna cut out some of this water shit, because I don't want that. Just remove that. I've never done this before. I've never made strong use of the cutting things out, so I don't know for sure. How should I make the best use of this? Kind of playing with things here a little bit. I don't have a super strong plan. That's looking good. This is very promising for me. And I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of tomatoes in there, because there's a lot I can get out of that. Looking good there. Nice combos. Let's see. I did that in totally the wrong order there. 30 seconds remaining. I got all the time in the world. This is going incredibly well, honestly. So let's see what I want here. Now I'm going to throw in my fiery sauce. Switch all that over. Looking dandy. And... Oh shit. Oh shit. I thought I had a little bit more time than that. Got her in on time. Phew. Thorn says, I get that YouTubers need to do videos that will get subs, watches, but sometimes I just want to see my favorite YouTuber doing a game, not just the game itself. Oh, definitely. Which is good, because that's a nice two-way feed of things, is that you're willing to trust me to play a game that I think looks interesting, or that I know that I'll have fun playing, or something like that, which is like, you know, I have games on the channel like Diablo, which is like strictly for me, which it ended up doing better as a series than I thought it had any right to. Or now I just started doing Mortal Kombat. That's another, it's like a 7-year-old game. I'm like that I'm not that good at or anything. I'm doing that one entirely for myself, and so it's kind of a little bit of I'm doing it for me, and then I'm hopeful that there's people out there who are willing to give it a try, even if they don't think that they have much interest in the game. Alien Hominid. Do you know what? I've played a little bit of like the Game Boy Advanced version of that game, and I've obviously played the online original. I never played the like GameCube Xbox version of it. I've always wanted to check it out, but it looks like a level of difficulty that, like, Jesus, I don't know, it looks strenuous. The Lapizard Leg Burger. I've never seen anyone make this before. There's kind of like a limited number of combinations of ingredients, so like you know, sometimes you mix things together in weird ways, but they end up making more or less the same dish. What did he use? With a side of Corona nectar and watery sauce melange. But he's got like some sort of potatoes and stuff, but you can see the legs in the burger. It looks kind of delicious. But he's got his little curly, fancy toothpick holding it all together. I don't know what a lappa lizard is. This is really neat. I've never seen that before. I hope he did terribly. Oh, he put too much water in there. So you can see the way that jelly likes fire and earth stuff. Those need to be the most prominent ingredients. And so he has 5 level 3 earth, 2 level 3 waters, and 1 level 3 fire. So he kind of screwed up because water is the second highest and fire is the lowest. So he only checked off one of Jelly's boxes. So he'll either get dinged for it or just not full bonuses. And I made the Corona stomach Mapo tofu with a side of king bean and Corona seed medley, which I guess I always forget to add the key ingredient first. What a wonderful review he gave. Blub goopub. Yeah, that's what I was going for, man. Booglub. And come on, I didn't get bonus points. He didn't. I don't know. It's really hard to understand what he didn't give points for. But I pulled it out again, not by a whole lot. Oh. Where were we in the comments here? Krennic says, I bought it 2 years ago, never beat it. That's how hard it is. And you've like consistently made attempts to beat it in that time?
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
How can you suddenly know that? I've always wanted to try to do the 2-player Valiant Hominid. I don't know if that makes it harder or easier. It seems like it would be a nightmare, like so difficult, but that would almost, in a lot of times that can be fun, you know. Posted Atelier in the game suggestion. I have Discord closed. I'll have to go take a look at that later. Interesting. I don't know what that is. I know of Broforce. I think I even have it. I've never played it. Deloy, yeah, I like YouTube videos more when the YouTuber likes or is interested in the game than when they don't, when they're just going off of requests or what's popular. Yeah, it does make a big difference. I'm trying to think of an example of a game that I played strictly for like the popularity's sake that I like did not want to play anymore. I think the channel's at a size where I don't have to suffer through that too much. If something's popular, I give it a try. I try and break out with it a little bit. If it doesn't go well, I can just drop it. Whereas like if the video does popular, if the series is doing well, you kind of have to milk it way beyond when you stopped having fun with it. I don't think I have to struggle with that too much. I probably have a lot of dropped series on here because I started it when it was new or popular, and then it just wasn't for me, and I just let it go. Atelier. I always, whenever I see the spelling with like Lier, it makes me think of like the French side of things. So I get like the Atelier. And then there's like, in Moonlighter that I just played, there's a character who's like La Retailer. And I think because it's La, I think it does want you to say French. So I always said it Le Retelier, and no one ever called me out on it. But I'm just playing up the French side of it. I don't really have any French background, but Canada is like technically bilingual, so I guess I should probably know more French.
What? Who would do something that horrible?
Who indeed?
You, Ziggy. You were just joking about joking. It was you who started this plague.
On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research lab.
What?
That's pretty hefty. What?
Imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
I started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing.
What's Ziggy? Are you actually like a space alien and you are possessing a human being? Wait, are we talking to this Jelly right now? Where did he go? Is he currently possessing the body?
Once I showed up here, solving this problem turned out to be a lot more complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy, if you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
But I'm not joking. This is the real me.
The lack of sound effect on that transition was just like, look at me, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead. I'm a rotting corpse. What's this shit, man?
Stop playing around.
Yeah, your jokes are getting a little weird. There's like a little niche window here if people are going to appreciate that sense of humor, Ziggy. You got to know your audience.
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here, but I want to stop this outbreak.
You're a walking corpse. How do I know you're not infecting food all over the place?
Help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to the brigade. They don't trust me. But you...
Yeah, they shouldn't trust you. Kind of explains why all your clothes are all tattered and stuff. It's because you are dead. Imagine if you had a Dark Souls series. We do. It was the... I want to say like second or third series on the channel. No, it had to have been a little bit later than that. But there is. I think it made it through to like episode 18 or something. And we just had repeated technical issues. We like lost the save file on it twice. It was still so early in the channel that we like recorded 2 hours of the game of audio only on accident without the gameplay, and so I had to ask Ryan, who I was playing it with, to replay that section. The commentary on it is as a whole not that strong. It's not edited very well. It was recorded at like a really low quality. There's a lot of things working against that series, and that's part of why it just kind of died off. Mostly because we lost the save file for the second time, though. That was a real pain in the ass. Yeah, kind of moved on from it, though. It was mostly just like, I knew that my roommate at the time, Ryan, was like really, really good at Dark Souls. He had played through it like 6 times or whatever, and I was like, hey man, if you want to be on the channel, let's do Dark Souls, because you won't have to think about the commentary. You'll just naturally be good at the game and stuff. And he was like, yeah, let's try that out. And it was fun. And there's a few standout things from that I remember being so damn funny. But I think you can tell that our commentary is a little stiff because we were still super new at it. So it does exist, but it's probably a little dated at this point because that shit's 3 years old or something like that.
You're not just in it for the tournament reinstatement. Help me end this.
Don't know what to make of your stories, but I do want to put an end to the outbreak.
It wasn't like a old man Jenkins Scooby-Doo shenanigan. The dude is like a ghost or a spirit or something. I don't know what to make of your stories, Ziggy. It's not a story. He literally physically proved it to you.
To be honest, I've been meeting with Mina and Thrash about it already. She's working on a cure.
I thought Ziggy knew that as well. Oh no, we were doing that privately.
So what do you say?
After you get the information, come find us. I'm against the break-in, but this is too serious to ignore.
Yeah, the break-in seems a little
Hamburger.
extreme.
And don't worry, I'll be silent as a snake.
I don't think he's ever said Hamburger before, but I do like it. It's a cool new nickname.
I can't tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the brigade is at fault.
How much longer is the stream gonna go? Undetermined. I'm kind of just messing around with it. I was potentially gonna go like another hour or so. So unfortunately, it'll be a bit longer than the time you're around. Sorry to say. I didn't have like a real time in mind. Originally, I was gonna play that other game, Semblance, and I was just gonna play till I was done because I was gonna do the whole thing in one sitting. Then when I switched over to this one, I kind of had that time allotted, but I know I'm not gonna finish the game in this sitting, so I'm kind of just chipping away, uncertain how long I plan to go. Probably in the ballpark of another 30 to 60 minutes. We'll see how things progress, I guess.
Chefs, I require your undivided attention. I wish to keep this brief so that we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary work, our scientists have determined mutated ingredients are not harmful when properly prepared.
I figured that out like a week
I'd
ago.
like to extend special recognition to the members of C Squad. There were some in the committee who doubted our decision to reinstate you. You've gone above and beyond to prove you deserve your place among the other contestants.
It's weird that he's still considering us like contestants and talking about reinstating us and stuff. It seems like you could just ask for people's help to solve this like global crisis or whatever without needing it to be about the tournament.
To that end, we've changed the rules for this year's until their 5th loss. But your previous record carries over.
I think it was 3 losses before, but I'm not sure. One last question before I leave from Krennic. I already posted a comment, but do you think you will do any more Kingdom of Loathing? Oh, do you know what? I did see that comment. I got like the notification for it on my phone and was like, next. I usually do comment replies in like a big sweep. There's like a section on your YouTube page where it shows you all the comments and all your videos, and it's easy to rattle off some replies there. I did see that one. I just haven't done a series of replies in like a day or two. Yeah, I think I will. It's a really nice filler series. That makes it sound like I don't care about it much, but it's kind of a nice thing when there's not other games lined up. When there's not a lot catching my attention of like recently I just did Moonlighter and Unworthy, and I was really excited about those and wanted to commit to doing full playthroughs of them, so I really committed. And now those are done, and so now I'm kind of back to doing just more whatever I'm feeling at the time. So I'm going back to this series. It's a little bit old and stuff like that. I'll probably try and do some Diablo, try and round that series out a little bit more. But whenever there's lulls of like, I don't know what to record or put in the schedule, then Kingdom of Loathing is really good for that. Considering how successful West of Loathing was on the channel, I've thought about committing harder to Kingdom of Loathing, because it is a really funny, cool series. And there's definitely dedicated people who are super enjoying that series a lot, and I enjoy making it as well. I'll for sure come back to that one. I just could never say. I can never guarantee when with those sorts of things. Never been able to get into that series. It's maybe not for everyone. There's not a lot going on screen, but I do find those games hilarious. West of Loathing and Kingdom of Loathing. There was a cool story where there was someone who said that they really enjoyed Kingdom of Loathing because they were like largely blind. I think they were explaining they have like very, very narrow like tunnel vision, but they can't really play video games, and so things like Kingdom of Loathing, like text-based games, are really important to them. So they could, I think with like the aid of a computer reader, they could play it themselves, but they like watching like YouTubers play it because literally every aspect of what's on screen is being narrated. So yeah, do a stream of Kingdom of Loathing. Thought about it. Oh, have a good night there, Krennic. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to do a stream of a series in the middle of a series. I either like to stream the entirety of it or the finale of it. Like with Figment, I played like 10 episodes or whatever and then streamed the rest of it. With this game, I played 12 episodes. I'm going to stream the rest of it. That seems to work well. There's been a couple times where I've done like the midpoint stream thing, and it super kills viewership for the series, because people who have been following along with it, if they miss the stream, then they're like, I gotta get caught up on like 3 hours of content. Pass. It's just historically that seems to have been how it's worked out, so I tend to not.
With that, our tournament begins anew. Vive la Brigade!
It doesn't really begin anew. You just finished explaining that it kind of begins in the middle. That's it. You guys are not done curing any of this. I guess the point was just to find out whether or not you could cut out the harmful ingredients, and I guess they did figure that out.
Surely you wouldn't break into a brigade lab without good reason.
Come again?
You weren't supposed to hear that.
You know, for a guard, you're not very alert.
Ha. What are you doing out this late?
Oh no, you first. What's this about breaking into a lab?
You first. What's this about all the crimes you're committing? Haha. His tone didn't change at all. He's still very jovial.
If I tell the truth, will Thrash try to stop him? Will he tell Razzle?
Are you whispering this or saying it in your mind?
Come on, Lou. You know you can trust me.
I do trust Thrash.
Was started by one of the
As
brigade's
trashy as he is. I wonder if he's secretly a villain.
He's breaking in to find out for sure. I told him to come find us once he has the evidence.
Kieran's not gonna like this.
And you?
Ziggy's a weird guy. I don't know if I trust him.
He's also an undead ghost monster.
I know what you mean, but when he talked about the outbreak, I believe him when he says he wants to fix it.
Then, that's all I need to hear. I've Gotta get back to my post. Good night, Blue Jay.
Night, Thrash.
Dale always says it'd probably be one of those people saying they'd pass on 3 hours. Historically, I've always been that person, so yeah, I get that. Yeah, and like, it's funny because it seems like when a new game comes out, if you put out 5 episodes that are half an hour each in one day, then people are much more likely to start watching episode 1, and then once they start, maybe they commit and watch the 5. Pretty rare to watch like that much content at once. But if you just put up 1 2 to 3 hour videos, then people are like, that's a lot to bite off. So if you make it these little digestible little bites, then people are more willing to like nibble at it, test it out, and then if they like it, they can take the whole thing. So I've experimented with that before, and that has worked quite well. West of Loathing is a good example of that. I put out a ton of West of Loathing all in the same day. Recently, Scheming Through the Apocalypse, I put out that whole series in 4 episodes in the span of like a day or 2 just to test it out. Only person they've watched stream. Well, thank you very much for that. I would also recommend Super Positive or Ali B Mac. They've been on the channel before and they stream quite frequently. I think they're very good at it. Ali is a freak. She streams for like 15 hours at a time, and she does that like a couple times a week, so there's always lots of stuff to watch from Ali. She's been growing, her channel's been growing a lot lately, and Paul is just a very entertaining, charismatic guy, and he does cool, like, he like has things integrated in his stream to interact with viewers, which are pretty neat. Mostly follow big YouTubers, and interaction's my favorite part of his stream, so you can imagine how that'd go. That makes sense. Yeah, Paul is closer to my own size, I think, but I think nowadays he's leaning more to Twitch, but I think he does a bit of both. Ali, despite only being like a little bit larger of a channel than mine, because she streams so often for so long, the amount of people who tune into her streams is outrageous. I think she's live streaming right now, and probably, who knows, probably already on her 8th hour. The way that it was like a big deal that I did a 12-hour stream the other day, she does that always. It's absurd. She was my motivation a little bit for knowing that it was possible for someone to do 12 hours. Like, the fact that she seems to do like 15 hours at a time without blinking an eye, I was like, I could probably pony up and do like 12. Paul, I think, is sitting right around 1,000, Super Positive. And Ali, I think, just crept up to 4,000. So pretty small. I like comparable to myself.
Huh? That sounds like Instructor Razzle, but she's not supposed to visit until my final match. Oh no. Did she catch Ziggy?
Maybe we should have went and helped with that. We really just kind of like let it happen. Yeah, you should definitely write home, Mina. She just said she hasn't written home yet, and you promised you would. It's been days.
It's good to see you. Just breathe.
Good morning, Cadet. I have a few questions to ask you about an incident that occurred last night.
Probably not. Probably not about Ziggy.
Of course. How can I help?
Has Ali ever done a 24-hour stream? As far as I know, she hasn't. But just the other day, she tweeted something saying that in the span of 48 hours, she had been live streaming for like 29 of those hours. And it might have even been more outrageous than that. It was like she had been streaming more than she hadn't by like a significant margin. Yeah, she's a little bit crazy.
A citizen reported seeing a shadowy figure sneaking into the research lab last night. Did you see anything suspicious at your post?
I bet you it wasn't Ziggy. Someone else did it. They just happened to at the same time, same day.
Came to see me for a few minutes, but we weren't near the lab.
I see. I've already spoken with him as well.
Hopefully our stories matched.
Leaves one other item.
Oh no. What if she asks about Ziggy?
Congratulations on your reinstatement.
Oh, well, thank you very much. She going around saying that to every single person? Because it seems like there was a lot of people involved here.
I'm really happy to be back.
suspension was an unfortunate circumstance. I was pleased to see your name on the returning roster.
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally dropped my controller. But yeah, if you want to look up Allie B. Mac, I think she's doing The Evil Within right now. So if you got an itch for a horror stream, then she's got you covered there.
That means so much to me. I don't know what to say. Except that I wish I could tell you everything.
Just keep your focus on the tournament. Any distractions at this point could cost you everything. There won't be another opportunity to re-enlist this year.
I would assume not. No third chances in these tournaments.
I know, and I promise to do my best.
Alright, have fun over there. Say that I wish her well. Hope her stream's going okay.
I don't doubt it.
Hopefully she's not drinking too much coffee.
Very well. I must continue the investigation. Good day to you, Mina.
That was so close. Ziggy, this better not be some kind of joke.
Allie doesn't like exclusively do horror. She just seems to have been leaning on that a little bit lately. She just did Alien Isolation, now The Evil Within.
Always a pleasure.
I only have one more win to go, and then it'll be time to face the final 3. But good for you, man. I contributed one of your losses. Eek, I just got goosebumps from hearing you say that. Good luck, Leonid. Thank you. I'm a lot more nervous about it than I expected to be, but I guess that's a good thing. I'd rather go into it with my senses sharp than be lackadaisical about it. You're gonna be great. You're practically a brigadier already. Thanks, Mina. I'm glad you're back. Oh, me too. I got quests to do with everyone today. I trust you're having a lovely stay? Of course. Thanks again for keeping me in the same room as before. Oh yeah, I never really thought about that. I guess that did kind of work out that way. Not to worry, lad. Just do me one more kindness. Make sure to tell everyone about the charming Regal Warren Inn. Absolutely. Come stay at the Regal Warren, where the beds are warm, the staff is friendly, and everyone thinks you're an orc boy. Haha. Hope you didn't say that to him. Well, looky here. You climbed your way back, just when I thought I'd found some peace and quiet. It's a bit of a long story, and I don't care to hear it. But since you got a second chance, you better work twice as hard, you hear? Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Let's go do a little bit more of our puzzle solving here.
What's it say about the bone marrow?
It could be a good addition, but I'm thinking we might want to check out horn shavings.
Horn shavings sounds absolutely delightful.
Oh, just trying to save the world with cooking and science. You know.
I finished my match for today, so I thought I'd help out here. We're working on an antiviral medicine for the mutated monsters.
Can I help in any way?
Absolutely. I am drowning in work.
I don't really understand Kieran's rank or position. She was helping guide us at the very beginning, showing us the ropes, but she's participating in matches. Maybe this is just not the first time she's been a part of this.
I still need to move forward with my ambrosia formula. The brigade is checking in on its progress in a few days.
Ooh, maybe the ambrosia will coincidentally happen to also be the cure. That'd be a little too coincidental, but maybe.
Got it. I can help put more dishes together.
This one will require a defter touch than usual. I've set you up with a special combo pan. Similar to the one that my mom gave me. Each time you complete a merge, the dish's combo counter increases. When you've stirred the dish to perfection, the combo counter will energize parts of your dish. Stir low-quality taste gems into those slots to upgrade them. Speed's not a problem for me. Maybe not for you. It is a little bit for me. I'm going to try and see what I can do. Okay, there's the combo thing, and then it starts running out. Oh, it runs out pretty quickly. You do have to be decently quick about that, don't you? It seems like she had a lot of coffee. Did she say so? Or you could just... I wouldn't doubt that that's just her regular, energy levels, honestly. Oh, did I do that wrong somehow? Alright, let's reset that one. So if I just, let me see. Just immediately get the combos going there. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. What more do you want from me here? Oh shit, I didn't realize it lands in a particular spot like that. Oh, interesting. You can move what gets upgraded by the combo thing. She is a very energetic person. The way that she operates on camera is made for YouTube. I'm surprised she hasn't had a larger breakout. But when I first started talking with her and like when we made videos together and stuff, I had like 5 times more subs than her or something like that, and she's past me, definitely. And like she's just gonna keep growing. She's like made for YouTube, so she's gonna be big someday, I think. She sounded like my first period econ teacher. She didn't say, so she just sounds like it. Yeah, she speaks very fast and very energetically. That's probably partially fueled by coffee, depending if she's been streaming for like many hours, but largely that is just, she's just a very bubbly, energetic person. Build up a combo before it runs out, then use the combo spot to upgrade your flavors. Godspeed. Alright, well, let's see. We'll make good use of this. Don't you worry about it, Belchior. Oh, crap, that got screwed up a little bit. Whoop. We can still get one more in there, at least. Don't want to screw this up. Keep the combo going. Alright, we'll have 3 different combo spots. Perfect. We can just let those ride out. I don't think it matters which gets upgraded in this particular circumstance. Combo pot's a little tricky, but does seem very useful.
How did those horn shavings do?
Quite unpleasant.
This is powdered horn. I think the texture caused a reaction.
Anchovies! Right again, Kieran. Mina, we'll both be learning from this young lady in no time at all.
I think you're losing it a little bit, Belchior. Were you sniffing a little bit of those horn shavings there? Because no one mentioned anchovies.
I've never seen anyone work harder.
You crazy old man. Who is this? Is this a robot and this little girl?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Wow, that's such an awesome machine you have. I've never seen anything like it. A walking oven? Belchior would love this. Quetzal? Thank you, ma'am. Wait, is that her? I was thinking that was the robot there for a second. Thank you, ma'am. His name is T-Bot. Nice to meet you, T-Bot. And I'm Quetzal Luminaire. I haven't been in this side of Brigade Town since registration day. I found a place uptown, but the competition's getting a bit stale there. It's crazy how big this place is, especially compared to my village. I'm Mina Han. Han, aren't you the girl that threw a butcher's knife at someone's head because you got angry? This is not what happened at all. Is your stomach really iron? I've never heard of a person with metal parts. T-Bot is all metal. Mithril. You're way more interesting than the chefs I've met so far. Would you like to have tea with me? Another time, maybe, when you're not accusing me of throwing knives at people. Ooh, what do you have here? You have something new in your shop? Please do tell. Tell me for as long as possible. I'll listen. I've never seen so much whisk root before. Oh, that was it? It was so hard to line myself up perfectly to click on it, and that was all that it was about?
Hello.
Hey, Mina, you're not too far from the final 3, are you? That's gotta make you feel on fire. 3 more to go. Keep strengthening your arsenal of skills and cookware. You're gonna need to pull out all the stops for the gauntlet. I'm trying my best. Oh, good luck from both of us. Ooh, sounds wonderful. Hey, Otis, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello to yourself. My brother may seem more excited than me, but I look forward to your success just as much. Oh, Lewis, you're usually the bashful one. You're usually not as excited. Good to see that they're both on board. Is there anything? I should probably buy that double knives, but I want to see if they have anything new for sale that they didn't have before. Ooh, these are new. Serve a dish with 1 level 3 of each color. I've done that before. That's not that hard to pull off. Receives a 5 times combo. 25 or more ingredients. I don't know how the hell you would do that. That's nearly impossible. Alright, I think I'm going to commit to the double knives. And maybe at some point I'll be able to save up for the expertise flavor thing. See, so far I've beat Shiv, Leonid, Ziggy, and Caesar. 3 more, so you need 7 total wins. I'm back. Welcome back. Hope things were going swell over on Allie's channel there. Hope she's not... I don't know. Oh, she's not like rolling around in crippling fear. I don't know how scary that game actually is, but I have to assume it's quite scary. Oh, now we can talk to Wart now as well. Proving tournament. Do you hear me? I'm back. Ooh, I could just kiss the road, but I'm not going to because it's filthy. You seem to be in high spirits, Wart. You know it. I've been given a second chance, baby. This orc's gonna grab on and never let go. C-Squad chefs are coming for you, Brigade. Yes, look out, world. I'm gonna get you, Mina. What was that? Nothing, honey, just some dirt on your jacket. What the shit? Did this guy just try and eat me or something? What'd you miss? Not a whole lot. I went and hit on the Cyclopses some more, and it seems like this part of town has rotated out with new people to challenge, so I'm not just challenging the same people who were here before. I wouldn't just fight Caesar again, would I? There's the only 3 people I have to challenge around here, I think. Oh, and there was Leonid as well. Some guy gave Allie a $50 donation. Yeah, she, I think by nature of streaming as often as she does, as long as she does, has dedicated or accrued some very dedicated followers. That's like, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying that that's like super common, but I think over the span of like those 15-hour streams, she like gets some pretty hefty tips around there. She has had a lot of success with that. I wish I had the energy and the free time, but mostly the energy and the personality for that, because you can do very well for yourself through streaming when you're as made for it as Allie is. I embalm them with a technique I learned from my father.
They don't look a day decayed, perfectly frozen in time. Hey there, Mina Flan. You wouldn't notice at first glance, but this place is a top-notch museum of monster history.
I mean, it's full of bones and stuff. I kind of noticed.
This girl isn't interested in stories. She's here for another hunting job, aren't you?
Well, I am, but I'd love to hear about your hunts too.
No, about this lapizard scale here. Not a chip or scratch on it, see?
Oh, well, I guess I just have to go hunting then. Hunt for 5 ingredients? That's literally all you're asking from me? These quests are so strange, because they really do not ask a lot of me. Ooh, I was trying to attack this guy down here. I wasn't trying to go up like that. I could literally just... I was trying to kill the much larger thing, but I can just take on the tiny little things. It doesn't even matter.
Ziggy, can you hear the spirits of Thorn's trophies?
No, they're too far out of my reach.
Their energy is gone, far away from this realm.
So people are well aware of ghosts and spirits and everything and totally okay with it. That's not entirely a weird Ziggy thing.
I wonder what they'd say.
Well, those hunt battles are always nice and easy, and we'll go help Pontita as well. Might as well try and get as much money as we can.
Friend sure ate a lot. Maybe you should try an eating contest.
Trash?
That's Simon.
Oh, him.
Ready to get back to work.
Man, what has he been up to? There's Trash. Speak of the devil.
Hiya, good to see you.
Whoop. Someone just spilled their water. Gotta go.
Is that a euphemism? What does that mean?
The rush is in. Let's get to it.
Oh, man. Oh, no, I hate this. This is the worst combo that people ask for. Luckily, that one just worked out. Normally, it's such a pain in the ass. Oh, nope. No, that's not right either. Not what I'm trying to do. There we go. Perfection.
Thank you.
Donka. Let's see. There's a way to do this that I'm missing. There we go. I knew that one wouldn't have been that hard to do. I just couldn't quite wrap my head around it for a moment. Ah, I botched that one. Yep, that was wrong. Doesn't matter if I get rid of that. Oh, and shuffle those across. There we go. Not so bad. That's shit. All right, that's not what I wanted to do either. God damn it! All right, major mistakes here. Oh shit, I have this backwards. Fuck, I'm abandoning yours. I screwed it up. I think I get paid on the number of these that I complete, like, successfully, so I'm not opposed to abandoning it now and again when I screw it up. You guys have much healthier, easier requests, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. Sorry to that one guy who's just getting totally ignored, but you ask too much of me, man. So sorry about that, but that's on you. They pieced out. That was too much. I wasted too much of their time. Oh, nuts. Oh, come on. I did it, but then I broke it. Apparently it doesn't count it until it's already... Oh, come on. I was just about to pull that one off. God damn it. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad about not being able to throw in a donation or whatever. There was no obligations there. It was all like charitable sort of things. No, you can only if you feel like it. But please don't feel obligated or anything like that. It's totally fine. I'm just happy to have the company. That was more intense than a duel. No kidding, my feet are killing me. I didn't do that well. I didn't put out a lot of dishes. The first few of Pontita's challenges were way easier, and I think I would make way more money off them.
You've done a great job. Catch your breath, then make way for my paying customers.
Get the fuck out. That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to be kind about it, but yeah, scram. I guess I should switch out my loadout a little bit here. I have the bouncing thing, which I think I want to keep. The satchel slot, which is really useful. The mana and health is good, but I think I'm swapping that up for the double knives. I think that's a pretty good little combo of things. Probably I should fight someone. Let's fight Wart. What did he sound like? He had like this really like floaty like, oh, we might be siblings in the trenches of a sea squad, but now it's time to put our bonds aside and bear arms against each other. Okay, you mean a duel? Sure. Don't underestimate me now. I may have the skin of a sweet baby, but I'm a cooking machine. I feel like he had a really outrageous voice. The 4-pan. I guess I'll keep that one out. I don't know if I've been performing super strongly in these battles here. I know I can do better, so I wanna pull through on this one. I want to make sure I'm really giving it my all, you know. Make these guys proud. These statuesque kings and whoever's. It's all for you. And for me, and a little bit for those back home, and for Simon, but mostly for Lewis and Louie.
It is with greatest shame that I apologize for the tournament's interruption.
Shame. Such shame, Common. You're not forgiven. Never.
For the brigade and the glory of Victusia, I vow never to let a blight disrupt our ceremonies again.
You probably don't have a ton of control over that.
Pride that I announce the return of many fantastic contestants. Their tireless work was instrumental in uncovering the correct way to prepare blighted meat. They are worthy of your greatest adoration.
Thank you. Yes, shower more praise on. Keep it coming. No, keep it coming, I said.
From its ashes. The iron stomach is back and ready for battle.
Well, you make it sound so dramatic. From the ashes, I wasn't that far gone.
Mina.
I do appreciate the Phoenix side of things, but the ashes side of things I think is an exaggeration.
Before you stands an orc with fingers nimbler than the most dexterous self. Grand Patissier Wart.
Does he have hair just on the back there? He's got that one little strand up front and then the back, like a little bit of a skullet thing going on. A subreddit. I do, but I used it for the span of like a month and then ditched it. It exists. R2 left thumbs is a thing. It just like never gets used for anything. It really started to feel like a thing that wasn't gonna pull people in. It's like you kind of need the community to run it. If it's just me posting videos, it's no different than posting to YouTube. So I just kind of let that slide, and then Discord became a thing, and I put the energy to that instead.
I'm a baker, not a cream puff. Don't mistake me for a pushover.
Yeah, my voice acting for that was perfect. I nailed it. That was a perfect imitation. Pushover, that's kind of funny, because, like, turnovers and stuff are a pastry thing. I don't know if that's what he's going for, but I have to think that that was a layered joke. Who's this guy wearing the reverse vest? It's only sleeves.
Thank you, Chairman Khan. In my travels, I've sampled many cuisines. Do not think you can pass off poor cooking because I'm foreign.
Just because I don't wear the important part of a shirt.
Sun cultist cooking is full of fiery flavors. I'd like a departure from the norm that features earth and water as the primary ingredients.
Oh man, double.
Mediated by the wisdom of Grand Matriarch Hasjill.
The subreddit exists, I just never use it for anything. It was a perfect imitation. Thank you. I agree.
Now that these hopefuls have restored balance in the face of a blight, I've no doubt they'll be more impressive than ever.
She'll probably want fire and something, maybe?
Cooking is more than recipes and precision. Rely on your intuition to determine how Earth will harmonize with your theme ingredient.
Oh, only Earth. She only wants Earth. If I promoted it in my videos, a lot of people would join. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know what's like share worthy to the Reddit, and that's why I think it needs to be mostly what am I trying to say? Like fan run and operated. That it needs to be like fan generated content and stuff, and then that's I think what I was more interested in it being was set up like a robot or something that shares videos, but majority of the time it should be other people sharing things, and like yeah, but it really seems like you need a larger following for that to take off or whatever, so it's kind of a cart before the horse thing. It's hard to know where to put the efforts in.
Some of our forebears were reluctant to consume monster flesh, fearing the effects of cursed meat.
Seems like they were right.
Chefs of the brigade searched far and wide for the most animal-like monsters to convince these holdouts. Among
So there are real animals.
the populace was the succulent Cragmore.
I love the way he announces it. That doesn't look like anything. Kind of barely looks like a animal. All right, how long are you gonna give me here? Big focus on earth ingredients here. Good thing I think I have that earth ingredient thing on my shelf to work with. All right, let's go find a Cragmore like straight away. Whoa, what was all that? All right, well there's a little bit of something. Oh, it came from there, not from the. This is a new area. We've never been in this area before, actually. Ooh, look at these tricky things floating around up top here. Woo. Oh, satchel's full. Shit. Can I fight those little... Those might be the Hydra things that we got the lungs from before. They look kind of Hydra-like to me, but I don't know if that's actually what they were. Let's try and kill one of them, probably. Quarry cap. Ah, but it totally had... Oh, shit. These are the Hydras. Oh, no. I want that. Oh, good. That was really useful for me, actually, that it popped back out like that. Whoops. Whoops. Fucking... Oh, God. That's the Hydra? No, thanks. I gotta go find the Cragmore, or whatever the hell it was called. Probably further down, I guess? They seem like they would be bottom-dwelling things. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then I gotta try and make sure I'm including more Cragmore in my stuff, and maybe try and include it first. Oh look, it's like a Vulpix. You can't convince me this is anything other than a Vulpix. It's very clearly what it was. What do you call it? I don't need any fire stuff. I've already collected too much fire stuff, honestly. So I'm trying to steer away from that. It was a neat creature though. What about these? They're largely fire stuff too. Where can I get good earth ingredients in this damn world section thing? The lap lizard tail, that's a pretty good one. That gave more than a lot of the other things I've been working with here. Quick deposit on that. I'm gonna check out some of the top level stuff here to see what there is. Yeah, do you know what? It's poison, but it does have a lot of earth gems in it, and I can always cut out the poison stuff. Hey, there's some more of you guys. Ooh, I got a different part of it that time. Oh crap, I keep missing whenever I try and use that. Alright. Let's start trying to craft some things here. Get a start on my dishes at the very least. So, what do I try and do here? Alright. We'll stick it in the starting pan here. So many sauces. I didn't realize I'd end up with so many sauces. The sauces are good, but that's not entirely what I'm looking for here. So, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna immediately cut some of that stuff out because I don't want to feed anyone poison. Man, this is I can't be going at this speed the whole time. I gotta pick things up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put the stuff in first from the other the whatever. There's too much to think of at once here. I forgot to put the ingredients in from fucker. How do I get 4 here? This is what I need. No, it's gonna break. Okay, I gotta pick it up and put it in this one to try and stir it around now instead. Try and salvage some things here. Why? When did he put that in my pocket? What the shit's that all about?
Honey, it's a taunt. You're not supposed to compliment me.
All right, get the Cragmore ingredients in there first, and this will go really well. So straight to level 3. Oh, you suck. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no, that was it. All right, I knew there had to be a way to combine that the way I wanted. All right, you're going in here. I got to cut some bones out of this dish here. Jesus. All right, this is going not that great. It's going very slowly. I got to try and pick up the pace here as much as I can. I need to add more water stuff. So let's add some of that. I think I got a plan here, guys. I'm gonna throw in some of this candle gourd. Let's cut out the poison shit again. And then I just need to mix that around. No, I just want that out. I'm just trying to clear things out of here. Oh wait. And then I have the sauce that I can add. Cool. That's what I'm trying to get going on here. Yeah, I cut that out again. I'm spending so much time here at the cooking station, much more than usual. There's like so many different things to work around that I'm not getting to spend as much time out catching ingredients as I normally would. Ah, shit. Must mix. Alright, is there a little bit more water, something or other that I could be adding right now? A slime core? Come on. Oh, those are level... they're the extra level already. Shit. Shit. Guys, this is not... not a great showing overall. Fuck, I have a plan, but I can't... I'm not executing it well. Shit. Alright, well, fuck it. All that stuff is just becoming that now instead. There's too much. There's too much shit to juggle here. Trying to balance things as much as possible. Alright, you are just going to be my fully earth stuff. Just immediately cut all that back out again. What else can I put in there? Alright, I got room for a little bit more. I'll use the 4 thing to give those the quick speedy upgrade. Oh, I could totally... That was not the right way to do that. Yeah. Broke that. Wasted it. Wasted it. More waste. Shit. I'm just rotating these around for a quick stir. Oh wait, but then I can upgrade that one more time even. But then I really need to cut out the poison, so I'm not feeding them the poison anymore. Oh man, if I can add just the tiniest bit more. Shit. Come on. No. There's a way. That's what I needed. Pick up and no. Fuck. I didn't realize how little time I had left. Does it just automatically give them the dishes?
Thank you for your hard
Does it give the right dish to the right person?
Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
I paused it because I panicked because I was like, I don't have enough time. I'm not gonna have time to give them the dish. I hope it gave the right dish to the right person. Shit. Because if it didn't, then I'm totally boned. I was doing really well there. No. Okay, I gotta go through the comments here. What did we see? Daloy, if you need some share-worthy stuff, I definitely need somewhere to post your quotes. Yeah, if you want to throw stuff up on Reddit, then that would be a good place to do it. Could be spark some funny conversations. The floor is lava. Yes. Daloy, I have no idea how you commentate this stuff so well. It's like you're speaking your thoughts as they come. Oh, that's absolutely what it is. I'm in a situation like that where you're just doing like speedy puzzle solving and stuff. That's literally all it is a brain dump of what I'm thinking at the time. There's no time, 1 in 100, you'll think of a joke to throw in there or something, but mostly I'm too focused, too panicked, too flustered trying to keep up with what's going on screen that I'm like not having time to like truly commentate it. More so than just like the very basics. Thorn asks, shouldn't you add the sauces first? If you do that, they just like fall off of the screen. They don't hold up on their own. They need to be put on top of gems. So you have that little square of 4 gems that you put the sauces on, and it turns them into it. So like I tried to make use of it here anytime I ended up with unwanted fire gems to turn them into gems that I did want. And they maintain their level. So if you had like a level 3 fire, 2 level 2s, and 1 level 1 or whatever, they stay those levels when they become the new ingredient type. So it's really useful when you're in the process of mixing and matching things. You kind of accidentally create higher level fire stuff, and rather than just cutting it out of the dish entirely, you convert it and get extra use out of it. Daloy says, where you'd say, oh no, this is times I need to add more water and now more earth or whatever, I'd be like, shit, time, shit, water, shit, earth. That's mostly the inner monologue that's going on at the same time. I try and articulate it a little better than that, but that's pretty much what my brain is doing. I managed to get the poison out there, luckily, yeah. You can clearly see the blue in the green only. I hope not. Hey, Michael, thanks for subscribing, man. Oh, I just realized I've totally forgot to turn on the Streamlabs thing. So normally there's a thing in the corner that's like, boom, subscription happened. I got to see it on my little corner Streamlabs thing, but I forgot to activate it in the stream. Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts. Well, here's hoping, right? Radiant. The Baroon steak roll-a-den. You would have had to have brought your own Baroon stuff, because it definitely wasn't out there in the wild. Oh, man. The competition's going to start getting tough. He had equal amounts water and earth. He actually, a lot of the time, they don't even put in what the people asked for. And he did leave poison in there. Oh, did I use the secret ingredient in both dishes or only one? I might have only remembered to use it in one of them. So that would hurt me a little bit too. Could it be poison?
Phenomenal.
The quarry cap stir fry. Top of that lizard tail and that lizard back melange. Ah, fuck. Oh, and I didn't put any Cragmore in it. And I didn't do... Well, I got smoked here, I think, because I didn't have water and earth in there. Using the same ingredient so frequently was a risky move. Oh, but I have that special bonus book thing that makes that worth more. Shit. Damn it. I would have done a lot better if they would have been put in front of the right person, but it wouldn't have gone that far because I forgot to put the crab or whatever it was in the one thing. And I think earth is more heavy than water in this other dish, the steamed Cragmore shell. No, the water was the heftier dish. Man, yeah, I totally botched this one. I got hammered. I'm not even going to read on their comments. Basically, they're just saying, you suck. You shouldn't be a chef. What a horrible, horrible failure you are.
Look out, world! I will get knocked out again.
Damn it. Damn it. That would have been really down to the wire if I gave the right dish to the right person, but I still did forget to have... Yeah, okay, you can just rematch immediately. I thought I was going to have to wait. If they're going to ask for so much earth stuff, I'm going to use the earth pot instead. Assuming that they're going to ask for the same exact ingredient combos and everything. So in that case, oh yep, they are going to ask for the same. So you can get away with 2 instead of 3 gems to make a match is the benefit there. I'm still going to grab the quarry caps because they were very useful and nice to have. Give me your delicious shell. And you are just a dick. I'm going to bust you up. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip out on the fire thing. Super unneeded. The candle gourd's not good either. I should try and do the thing again, though, where I put 5 of one ingredient in there because I have the bonus thing from that. Oh, satchel full of shit. Quit this. I'm just trying to sneak on by. Quit raining all that down on me. I can do it. This is no concern for Mina Han. She's a master chef. She can throw down. The next showing will be much better. Nah, I don't even want that. Why won't you be stunned? I'm gonna shoot that right back at you. Well, these Hydra things are a pain in the ass. I don't want to commit much time to fighting them. At some point, they're gonna probably end up being like a secret ingredient or something, and I'll be forced to. But not today. Dang it. The lap lizard stuff is good to have. I'll go back and grab that one more here. I need to come up with how much time I want to give myself. Like at least a couple minutes. Probably like a little bit more than a couple even. You're one of those sick ones, aren't you? Well, I'll see what I can milk out of you. That stunning stomp move is like excessively strong. Damn. All right, I guess I'm coming back for one last ingredient run. Don't forget the crab. Absolutely. I got to make sure I'm getting that in both. For certain. I'm going to go real heavy on the crab. And the one dish in particular, I'll make sure I'm doing 5 mushroom cap things. But the first thing I'm gonna do. Where'd that go? There we go. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is throw crab down in both dishes at least once. just to get that going. So Cragmore thing going in here, and Cragmore going in here. There, that's done. Now let's commit to everything else that we need. So mushroom caps galore. And also that was a mistake. This needs to go here so I can mix those nice and easily. Perfect. Alright, let's cut out some of that poison so we're not feeding them any of that horrid trash. This is... I'm just going to keep committing to all of this in here. Makes the most sense, I think. And I might as well just cut it up while I'm here, so I don't risk destroying gems in the process. Okay. This is going well. Things are going much better for me in this round. I'm feeling good about this. Okay, that dish is already looking strong. Let's commit to some Cragmore business over here. Yeah, why not get a little bit more claw in there? Might as well go Cragmore heavy.
Hey Mina, I think there's something weird in your pockets.
You're weird, man. You're weird in my pockets. That's how I feel about that.
All your matches? That's so clever.
Honey, it's a taunt. You're not supposed to compliment me.
Both times now I haven't really heard what he said because I've been like so focused on trying to pull this off. Oh right, I need to get some earth flavors in here too. I'll probably just end up using the sauce for that. So I can get away with throwing some more fire stuff in there if I need to. That comes with a few level 2 things, so I'll throw that in there. All right, I'm feeling good about this. This ought to be totally fine. And let's mix some of that around. And here is where the sauce comes into play. I'll get some of those lap lizard backs right in there. Perfect. Getting rid of the damaged things first as best as I can. Yeah, I could squeeze some tail in there. Let's see. I don't want too many damaged ingredients though. Oh, I can totally upgrade more of that. I guess I could have been putting this into the green pot too to make use of that, but it's just as well here. That was poorly thought out though. I managed to salvage that a little bit. Phew. We got all the time in the world. I don't need to panic as much this time around. Things are going super smooth. You know what? I'm gonna grab just like whatever the nearest whatever it is. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna sauce it up anyways. So sometimes it's good to grab things that have multiple higher level ingredients in it because you can just sauce them up anyways. So this has a few higher level things in it, which is good for me. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So if I dump this right away, gotta cut that out. Alright, we can stir that to have all the fire stuff together. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Well, that's what I am doing now, I guess. And let's... I think I need to do a little bit more there before I commit to saucing that. Shit. We can make it better. We can make it better. There's not... I need something watery and earthy. I think the mushrooms are only earthy. That's only water. That one dish I'm pretty okay with. It's that second one that needs to be adjusted. I'm getting low on time. I'm really pushing this right now. I am just going to say that this dish is good. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm just going to focus on this one right now. Oh, I don't want to push it too much, though. Pantry, more earth stuff. Yeah, more earth stuff. Perfect. That's good. I guess I'm serving it. I don't want to push that any further.
Thank you for your
Well,
hard work, chefs.
that had to have gone better than the last time. Hey, we served the same thing to those two there. Daylight says, well, if you need a moderator for the Reddit there, I'm available. I already spend a lot of time on Reddit anyways. That works out well. Though I haven't been a moderator before, I assume it doesn't take much choice. There's no one's putting out a resume like, I've been a moderator in the past, I could moderate again. I think it's just comes down to like, do you care enough to do it? It would just be so cool to be a moderator on my favorite YouTuber's subreddit. Aw, shucks. Yeah, could make it happen. If you go with the 2 left thumbs subreddit and let me know that you're there, I'll find you and I can figure out how to do mod status. Never done it before, so I don't really know. I feel okay about this one. Not perfect meals, but they're not poison. They have the right amount of gems for the different things, so he double poisoned them this time. I wonder if it goes easier on me for the second run. He still only loses 20. He doesn't lose per poison, so they're not that harsh. The Cragmore Ye Main. Served with Cragmore Shell and Cragmore. Maximizing the Cragmore output there. Really? Thought that would have scored a little higher. Cheap Horn Bretzel. Damn, but he poisoned them again. So taking another hit on that there. 272, I think we can top it. He scored like 300 last time. Maximum amounts of those, of the earthy flavors. And I used a ton of the mushroom cap things. That's worth bonus things too. Clever blend of flavors. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. There's another win.
Fresh from her reinstatement, the Iron Stomach proves she's playing to win. Mina is victorious.
Take a bow, Mina. You're doing splendidly. Victory. Mina! Victory for me. Huge storm happening right now. Hope the connection doesn't get too dodgy. Ooh, I'm a little bit jealous. Haven't had a big storm here in a while. Oh shit, because I threw the same basic ingredients in both dishes. The way that I was like, hey, he made the same dish as me. No, I just made the same dish twice. Whoops.
Oh, I need to sit down. I can't breathe. It's all over.
Take a hike, Wart.
It's only one match. The committee extended the strikeout count from 3 losses to 5, remember?
When the tournament started, I was one of the first to be eliminated. Now I'm at loss number 4. I only have 1 chance left.
Then pull yourself together and make it the best win streak the competition has ever seen.
Oh, Mina. Such a kind soul. Putting together like a motivational speech for a guy who's like down on his luck.
Impossible!
Well, not quite. I haven't actually lost a match yet.
That's not true. We've actually lost too. Oh, hello there, little one. Well, what are you doing? You're gonna sit next to me and meow, but I'm not gonna pick you up? Fine. Sit on the floor then if that's what you want.
Wait, you? Butter my biscuits, Mina. You're my inspiration from now on.
Oh, I'm glad to help. Look at his sparkly little bald head. That was the most amazing thumbs up ever. Word spatula. Protects fragile taste gems for 1 extra move. Ooh, that's really, really useful actually. Yeah, this was the thing really early on in the game. I was like, oh, hello. She decided to hop up after all. I was really nervous about losing matches early on in this game, but the game is set up that you can't actually lose, like, in the larger sense. You can just, It just forces rematches if you lose, so you can't really lose the game. The story won't progress otherwise. So there's that. Guys, I guess I don't really have more money, so I still can't afford the thing. Oh wait, yeah, I can. One level 3 of each color. That used to be a way more common thing earlier in the game. I don't really do that anymore now that sauces were introduced. I'll hang on to what I have for now. That's a mean purr you got going on. It's like a lawnmower behind me here.
We've got all the kitchenware.
3 more to go. No, that's 2 more to go, I think. Keep strengthening your arsenal of skills and cookware. You're gonna... you'll do great. Hey, yeah, Misty, I'm gonna get in trouble for all this butt on screen here. So be careful where you're waving your butt around, okay? Okay. Careful, don't slide too aggressively down there. Hey, Simon, what you been up to?
You have no idea. Today made me wonder if I can really do this. Get into the brigade and stop the blight? Maybe it's too much.
For you? Look, I whittled this from some spare kindling in my room.
I hope it's a spoon. Like, I heard he carved it from a bigger spoon.
I thought you deserved a good luck charm between tournament battles and secret meetings.
Fur mouth. Simon's bear carving. A bear carving Simon made for you. He tries to be smooth about it, but it took him hours. 3 satchel slots? That's insanity. That is so ridiculously helpful, and I don't understand how it works at all. Am I just stashing things in the bear? Misty's half on the armrest, half on my leg right now, just kind of like facing the direction of the screen, but she's like not entirely watching. She's kind of scoping around the room.
Thanks. Honestly, this is perfect timing. It's a reminder my friends are with me.
That makes this next part awkward. But I gotta go. Flower duty calls.
Perfect timing once again.
Oh, and Mina?
Who knew the flower trade was such a demanding business?
Yeah? Don't forget to win.
I wasn't gonna forget, Simon. How could I forget? Guess I'll just go to bed. It's probably time for bed. Oh shit, I forgot to write. Oh good. Okay, please. You do it. I forgot to do it. I like half choked on my own saliva when I realized I had clicked the button too early.
This is harder than I thought.
Just say hi. Just say things are going well. No need to get really into it. Jeez. Make this seem like such a challenge.
Mina, come quick. There's good news.
What? I really need to remember to lock that door.
Get dressed and let's go.
All right. You're reminding me of my mom.
Now she's switched armrests.
To Belchior's.
Oh, I always say it Belchior. Apparently it's a K sound.
Now that my 2 best assistants are here, I can commence with the announcement.
Hey, don't head over there. Stay off the desk, please.
Did you figure out a vaccine for the monster virus?
I wish, but that one is going to take a bit more time. No, it's...
Did he finish his ambrosia?
The ambrosia project?
Also a no.
My word! Can't you give an old scientist his moment?
Oh, sorry.
Well, don't keep her in suspense any longer.
With your help? Yes, you guessed it. We've completed ambrosia.
Well, good for you, buddy.
Normal travel size for now until I can get it cleared by the brigade.
It looks like you've accomplished to make several crowned foods, which is interesting. Is that all you did? Did you just make a small little edible crown that you can put on food?
My dear, you needn't even ask. I've prepared a meal for all of us to share. One dish has no ambrosia, and the other does.
I feel like it's gonna taste salty or something. That's all it's gonna be.
So excited. So, how is it supposed to work again?
By itself, it doesn't taste like anything at all. But each spray on a dish heightens the existing flavors.
This is exactly like that weird plot in Futurama where Bender tries to become a chef and they just put like LSD on their food.
Think of how salt accentuates sweetness.
It is just salt. I knew it.
Multiple flavor profiles at once.
Bon appetit. First, the base dish.
This is good, Belchior.
Brace yourselves. Now for the modified dish.
It doesn't even look close to the same.
Wow, it really works.
I was curious about whether all the heightened flavors would clash, but it makes them clearer.
Granted, you must still start with a good base. This is not a shortcut. If you start with a terrible dish, it will just accentuate the bad tastes threefold as well.
Amazing.
Here, I want you each to have samples. When I can reproduce these results, I can give you more.
I'm going to be really cautious about when I use that. I don't want to bust it out
Cool, thank you.
unneedingly. Vial of Ambrosia. 2 times promote sauces. Promote sauces. So it just promotes anything? Like, or do I specifically have to use it on sauces?
Pardon? My associates and I are just celebrating a culinary breakthrough.
This guy again.
Mina Han of the Windy Village. I challenge you to a duel.
Excuse me, but we're in the middle of something right now.
No one's ever challenged me before.
No, I will not be slighted one more time.
You bratty.
No
You
one talks to
don't.
my students that way.
Yeah, thank you, Belchior. I was too annoyed and flustered to speak up for myself.
When you cut me in line, you set off a fuse, and your time is up, Missy.
Your fuse is that short, but also you're willing to be that mad and hold that a grudge for that long? You're ridiculous.
A bird flew by and dropped a gross gift right on my luscious locks.
Didn't you hear that's good luck? I got some on my cloak when I first came into town.
If you hadn't cut, I'd have been done registering and free of bird droppings.
That's why he's so upset
Then I
about
needed
it.
to get a place to stay.
He's still got
Took the very last room at
he's
the
still
leaderboards.
got white hair. Maybe he's normally a brunette and he's just got a bunch of shit in his hair. Shocked this game doesn't have garnish as a thing. Yeah, I guess. It's kind of like between the sauces and the ingredients and everything, I guess if you added a garnish it would just contribute as a gem the same way. I don't know. Yeah, good point. Or the fact that you can at most serve one dish to someone. It'd be interesting if they liked earth and fire and you served them like a small earth and small fire dish, and that would maybe be worth more than just making one combo one. Stole his last room. That does kind of suck.
Would have been mine if it weren't for you. I slept in a smelly old tavern filled with drunkards that night. I had to share a mattress.
And he had bird shit in his hair. We really screwed this guy. That is on us. We were not good people when that happened.
Next day, I headed to the practice kitchens, and all the stations were taken but one. As I was walking calmly to the sign-in booth, you and your friend rushed past me and took the last spot.
I suppose we were rushing because we wanted to make sure we had time before the opening ceremony.
Yeah, that one I don't feel bad about.
I was so unfamiliar with the arenas later that I lost my first match.
Is this fellow serious?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh, to add one thing at the end with the garnish. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I'm not leaving here until you accept my challenge.
Just if you like, I guess it would make it too easy. If you had to have like earth and fire in a dish and you like didn't get enough fire at the very end, you were just like, drop a garnish in there. It would be a little bit of like a cheat.
You don't have to listen to someone so entitled, Mina.
I don't know. Are you allowed to say no to challenges? I don't know how this tournament works,
Of course
honestly.
I accept your challenge. Why didn't you just ask me sooner?
Well, young man, you best be prepared.
Oh, I'm ready. Iron Stomach, you've met your match.
Such an absurd title I've been given. The one satchel slot switched out for the 3. Easy choice there. What about all this stuff? The red sauces, the fragile gems. I don't want to use the ambrosia right away. That I haven't done a whole lot of. Serve a dish containing all ingredients. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought that book. That's not a great one to have. The fragile gem thing has been plaguing me a little bit lately. I do want that one in there, I think. And yeah, let's get the match 4 pan in there. There, I think that'll be a good combo, a good loadout. I think it'll be just what we need. I'll take this guy on and then maybe start gearing towards rounding out the stream. So we'll have this battle.
Is the culmination of a highly contentious rivalry between two up-and-coming talents.
Highly contentious rivalry? We didn't know this rivalry existed. It's entirely on him. Yeah, we'll round out this fight, see if there's any last bit of story stuff to round out. It would be nice to round out this chapter, actually. I'd see if I can round out the chapter.
Contestants have traveled far and fought hard for their place in this tournament, but only one may continue. Who will prevail?
Probably me.
Today's challenger should count himself warned. The Iron Stomach's blades are at the ready.
I think Common is a big fan of mine. I think a lot of the people who run this tournament are a big fan of mine. They seem to be very supportive.
A brash new challenger who has a bone to pick with the notorious Iron Stomach.
They don't have anything cool to say about him. They're just like, he's an arrogant little punk and he doesn't like the Iron Stomach.
I give you Wise, the righteous fury.
Basically what they're just saying is that he's a little pissy kid who wants his revenge over getting bird shit in his hair.
You won't last another day here.
Wise.
I love that outfit on my hub. Yeah, that's one of my favorite outfits of his too. He's got... Oh shit, I've never seen these two before.
Except that he appears to help those in need. The people of Victusia raise their glasses to Kevin the Generous.
People don't know that much about him, yet somehow he made it to the judges' table. What's up?
Try a dish with lots of fire and earth.
Alright, this guy's ridiculous. I love it.
Proud to present the fierce and noble warrior, Vivian the Vagrant.
Vagrant's not very flattering of a term, but she looks hardcore.
I look forward to the battle between these two strong chefs. Strength is a duality. Warriors combine mind and body to achieve victory.
I'm guessing you're gonna want fire and water then?
Knowing this, you must present me a dish worthy of a warrior. Equal parts water and fire.
I'm a genius. Okay. This could be a tough one.
Divined metaphysical truths from the stars in a faraway tower.
The Ogre Philosopher. Man, even Common's voice is great.
She rejected modern comforts to live encased in a realm of endless night. Not much is known about her, save that she favored a rather unusual carrier fowl. For what creature could withstand that brutal darkness except Scowl?
Alrighty. Maybe that's how they're delivering the message back and forth then. The carrier fowl could be the Scowl. Alright, this could be a tough one. How much time are they going to give me? 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Weird slot of time, but that's alright. Yeah, you guys back off. You gonna come at me like that? I'm hoping the Scowl is like hiding up here somewhere. I'm trying to recover what I can. I see no sign of the Scowl at this point. That extra satchel slot is so useful. Where are you hiding at? There you are, you little punk. I'll show you what's what. I'll knife you up good. Is there only the one on this whole map? That could make things a little bit difficult. Whoops. Let's just go really hard on the knife attacks there. Whoops. Oh, shit. No, it threw all my stuff away. Where'd that go? Oh, good. It's not that far. Alright, I'm going to go deposit all that again. You say the feathers are a bit much. I disagree. The feathers are what pull that whole outfit together. They make that entire outfit for me. Come on, there's got to be more Scowl here. There's another one. Wouldn't have been very fair if the ingredient that I needed, there's only one in this whole damn place. Ooh, the wind fruit seems like it gives a lot of useful gems. Oh, shit. That's why it wasn't working. It wasn't open at the time. I'm just skipping right past you. Well, good job, Mina. Great leap. You're a great jumper. Whatever. I'm going to see if that other Scowl's back. It's not. Alright. Pretty good little chunk of wasted time there. Fuck off, fuck off. That's enough of that. Yeah, sneak past. Grab some of these, more of these fruits. Oh shit, he stole that shit away from me. Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? I wanted that. Oh, don't tell me these stupid things like stole it or whatever, did they? You son of a bitch. I really wanted that. Fine, I'll make do without. But I don't want to do too much more shopping around here. I like just stopping and throwing a bunch of shit around at him. It's kind of nice to require every ingredient this particular time. Oh, there's another one of those in the ground there. Makes it kind of nice to not have to pick and choose that stuff quite so much. I need to see what he'll drop. That does seem quite useful, actually. All right, I'm taking some of that stuff instead. There we go. Time to start crafting up some stuff. Fully stocked is an achievement I just got, so I guess I put in everything that I possibly could have. Oh Jesus, what was the thing? Scowl. I gotta use scowl. Which of these are scowls? All right. You're getting a thing of scowl feet, and you're getting a thing of scowl feet, and then we'll figure it out from there. So what do I need to focus on first here? I'm just throwing a bunch of everything in, and I'll figure it out in a minute. This can be the water-based one, I guess. So I'll put lots of water stuff in here.
Pathetic. Not as wide as your eyes are gonna be when the judges taste my dish.
Ooh, I should cut out that stuff out of there before I forget. And I'll leave that in there just in case I decide to make use of the sauce for it. Lots of these fruits. I'll save the fruits for the other dish. It makes more sense to use them there. Wind fruit should be a good addition. I got plenty of time. We'll be just fine on this one. I got so much to work with here. It's almost laughable. And again, I think if I just keep... Oh, did I run out of wind fruits? That's fine. Alright, let's focus on this dish for a minute. He wants earth and fire. Okay, the water is what I don't need then. Let's just throw in whatever I can get. Oh. I'll try and make a little bit of use of the combo dish instead. See if I can keep some of that going. Oh, shit. Alright, I botched that. Damn, didn't quite get to use the combo thing to its full power. This is... Which one is this? This is the one I'm doing... that one is the water one. Oh, wait, so earth and fire is what I'm trying to focus on here. Or earth and fire. Yes, earth and fire. Okay. Let's get some of that water front and center then. That was the longest possible route I could have done for that. Fine, that's fine. I don't care. I don't have as much time as I'm treating it like I do. Get a little bit more fire in there. And there's gotta be more I could add. Mix it up. Make it count. Oh, man. This is getting closer. I'm getting I feel like things are coming along quite well overall. I'm just it's not clicking super well for me. It's coming together, just not as like smoothly as it could have been. There. That was a nice few couple of leaps and bounds forward. Okay. That dish is really good, I think. This one I think I could serve. Wait, put that down again for a second. Yeah. You can have that one, and I'll go ahead and spend a minute trying to figure out how I could improve this one. Water and fire. Water and fire. Think this through here. All right. Is this... this is the wrong dish. I want this dish. Or this this cooking pot thing. Damn it. This just isn't... I gotta serve it. There was like one or two more moves or additions or something that I could have put in that one to make it much stronger of a dish. I thought I had a different sauce to work with, and I was trying to make use of the sauce. I think I did have one more sauce. I didn't have the time to rearrange it the way I wanted to. Got real fucked up on that one. Not a lot of great moves there. The one dish I think came out well. That second one I ran out of time for though. Daloy, hey, I'm back now. Connection was pretty much died. Last thing that happened was your cat coming and sitting beside you. Oh, that was a little while ago, yeah. This little punk came and challenged me, so we're fighting him. I may have to drop out of the stream. That's totally fine. I don't think I'm gonna go much longer, honestly. They don't have to... Wait, do they have to be equal parts? I think it's just that they have to be the two most prominent. Shit, did it say equal parts? I'm uncertain about that one now.
Dish, man.
Seared squickle tentacle. See, he had equal parts and that went over really well. It's good. It's good. Scowl feet dim sum. I didn't have equal parts. The fire and earth were supposed to shine through together. You're totally right. They were supposed to be equal. Meh. I got a meh on that one. Damn it. I just thought they had to be the two most prominent. Shit. The tackleberry crepe. That looks tasty. He did have them equal on this dish too, but he also had poison. I might have accidentally, incidentally had them equal on this dish. I'm not sure. Shit, he might have still won overall. Probably did. Oh, they aren't equal. That dish was got really fucky at the end there. Did not come together the way I wanted it to. Damn. That would have made a big difference then to have them in equal portions. Shit. I guess I'll just auto rematch it right away. Yeah, nuts. I think water was in both dishes, so I'll go with the water pan here. That was thanks to me not paying close enough attention to it. Whoops. All right, I'll be quicker on this end of things, so I can focus more on the cooking when the time comes. Don't want to waste nearly as much time like I was before. God, that's a hell of a fight to take that thing on. Alright, I have an earth and a fire sauce. I'll try and keep that in mind too. Hey, Charo, welcome back. It's been going for a minute here. We're still at it. Probably not for too much longer. Doing another rematch. How embarrassing to have 2 losses under my belt like this tonight. Not my finest hour. I knew you were here. I'm coming right for ya. And these are just super, super nice to have. And they literally can't be toxic, so that's a big bonus for them. Look at that upside down tree. That was neat. What up with that? Alright, one last round of collecting a few random remaining ingredients. Let's take a couple more of these berries. They have a nice combo of ingredients. And what more? I'll try and kill one more of those birds if it revives. It looks like it might not be coming back though. More Verskits it is then. You guys got lots to offer, so might as well take advantage of that. I'm sure it'll take a minute for the thing to come back, so I'll... Oh, but both of them want fire, not water. Well, I fucked that up now too, didn't I? Damn it. Shit. Not a great start on this one for me then, is it? Alright, well you can be my fire and earth contribution, I guess, then. Why not? Oh shit, it won't, because because it can only do water stuff. Well, guys, I've made some pretty egregious mistakes here all of a sudden. This is going to be a tough one to recover from now. I have not set myself up well at all. You're supposed to come with me. So, move that out of the way and let's sauce you up good and green. No. No, we'll just keep adding fire stuff to it.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm like I feel defeated already. I gotta step it up here a little bit rather than just kind of like throwing in the towel. There's probably a way to just like do a speedy like instant rematch, but I don't know. We'll see if we can salvage this one here. Get all those water ingredients in there, and let's earth sauce this one. Sometimes I take the long way around there just for fun. Totally not for accident. It's
Not as wide as your eyes are gonna be when the judges taste my dish.
ooh, good burn, Mina. Way to stick it to him. He deserves it. Oh, crap. Alright. One more fire thing. That's all I need out of this. Let's not go too heavy on anything if we don't have to. Kind of the long way around to doing that. Alright, not a fantastic dish, but it'll work. Let's start getting this fire and water in here as much as possible. Oh, did I just get a combo bonus over there? No, that's gonna fuck me up. That totally fucked me up. Damn it. That's not good. Alright, you have to get out of there so I can mix some of this up. Ah, the damn combo thing. I don't know if you guys saw that happen, but that's gonna make a big difference for things here. So now that one's back to being even. I need to get one more fire into this now. So let's just get a bunch of these windy guys in there. Some of these. Alright, over you go. Because I just gotta make room for one more. Alright, that should be everything I need to fully combine everything here. Now it should be 3 and 3. Perfect. I'm picking it up and I'm serving it because because I don't want that combo thing to screw it up again. Alright, there's gotta be more that I can do for this one though. I'm going back out. I'm getting more of the scampy scowl. That's what it's called. I'm gonna try and squeeze a little bit more scowl into this dish. Oh, it totally chucked it up top here, so I gotta go fetch. No, you gotta go away from that. Go away. Quit this. Quit hitting it away from me. I need that. I desperately need that. Nice moves there, Mina. Let's see. I could give these guys a quick couple stomps as well for the sake of a few more ingredients. Quit that. Well, whatever. I fell through. Oh, nope. I don't have time. Now I do really just have to go back. One more of those fruits or whatever probably would have been useful. All right, let me take a second to think about this. I need to try and get one more water and one more fire out of this if I can. That's a tall order. Actually, it's not, because I can do that. I forgot that I can do that. Shit. Don't have time to fuck around. Oh, that might have been a mistake to do that. Fuck, I had an idea. But I have very little time to try and pull it off. Shit. Oh, God, I screwed myself a little bit here, I think. Well, whatever, it'll give it to him when the time comes. Let me see if I can... whatever. I botched that one. You can go give it to him, I don't care.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say.
I got it in my mind. I knew I had a vision of an idea of like I was gonna make one more water piece and then just use the sauce on it, but there was no way to create it fast enough and sauce only the parts I needed, and I just whatever. I'm sorry. I knew it's Thorn. I just know after the fact I saw that you were saying it was equal. I like literally couldn't. It's like impossible to look at the chat while running that section of the game though. It's too involved to try and do both. And fire and earth and fire and water. I got that a little bit too late too. Is that a bronze? I got a bronze medal from Chara. I got silver. Thank you very much. Dayloy, you know, at the beginning of the stream, I said I hated all those gem swap games, but I actually like how this one works. It's different in a good way. Definitely. There's so many different, and the way you have the different pans and stuff to make them interact differently, and sometimes you have to like cut things out and stuff. It's it can be stressful. That's enough battles for me for one day. I really hope I won this one.
What's up with their dish, man?
Did he not like it? He was all like, why? The fire and earth were supposed to be shined through. See, I think it makes it easier on you on rematches, which is nice.
Righteous.
Watching that was so suspenseful. I got so flustered in the last like 30-40 seconds. I shouldn't have gathered as many ingredients as I did. I should have went back out, grabbed like 2 things, and come back and made use of them. This one he liked, and I had so much of everything that really doesn't matter if my second dish sucked. I was kind of relying on that a little bit, that one would score extra high. So as flustered as I got, I kind of was feeling good about it anyways. Windfruit Fraser. That's a new too. I've never seen anyone serve that one. So he did that well. They were even. He didn't poison anyone, but it was only 1 of each, so it's not worth a ton. Only 1 dish alone pretty much won already. Lateness is not a problem to me. Oh, damn it. So I guess I should have ran up. I mean, it doesn't matter. I still won, but I guess I should have run up and actually delivered it to her myself. Whoops. So, not nearly as many points as I could have. But, it was okay. Yeah, get the hell out of here, Wiz. Wise? His name is Wise, not Wiz. Whatever, he's Wiz now. That's your new name. I can be the Iron Stomach and you can be Wiz. Apparently I like to just serve two of the same thing over and over.
I've lost fair and square.
Oh, well, at least you're gracious in your defeat.
Wise, it was a good match. I hope you know I never meant to hurt anyone. I was just impatient.
Should probably give a better apology than that. It doesn't really excuse it at all.
You can start wearing a hat in case of bird danger from above.
That's the least of my problems now. I guess I'll have to try again next year.
Is that your 5th loss?
Do you mean this was your last strike?
I have 6 wins. I waited to challenge you as my last victory to make it into the finals. But the thing is, I also had 4 losses. Everything was on the line for this battle.
Well, good thing I won it on my first try then, to really secure that victory for me and loss for you. On the first try.
You may be knocked out, but you're not knocked down. You're a great chef, Weiss, and you better try out again.
All these post-win pep talks.
As much as I hate to admit it, you gave me the drive to make it this far. For that, I'm grateful. Here, so you'll never forget me.
When you're feeling down, Wise can turn things around. Prevents knockout once. I don't really... Oh. So that time I fell off the stage, I think probably would have counted as a knockout.
See you around someday.
Or that time that dragon killed me or whatever was probably a knockout.
Thanks for coming.
It was a favor to Mina. Now, let's see this evidence.
Why is that just floating in the air like that?
To the point as usual. I agree, though.
Probably Jelly is doing it. There he is.
Of one Grandmaster Rixel.
Their plans to extract samples from the Dark Realm.
Samples for what?
For more delicious food.
These notes are scribbles.
Turn the page.
He injected monster cells with the samples he found there. And that isn't all. His drawings are identical to the mutated cells I've been studying.
So this man Rixel, he did start the outbreak.
I don't think the Brigade would sign off on something like that. He's got to be hiding it from them.
Ziggy, you were right.
Don't look so surprised.
We need to tell Razzle.
No. Kieran?
Need more evidence first? It seems like you kind of got him red-handed here.
But we can't. You remember how she handled your expulsion.
I don't think Ziggy's the bad guy. It seems like he's helping so far.
We don't know how many brigadiers are involved in this. Her reverence for the rules could put Rixel's findings in untrustworthy hands. Though I detest the methodology by which we acquired this information, we can't ignore it now.
Right on, Diamonds.
He's gonna notice it's missing though, right? And then he's gonna start hiding his tracks.
Kieran's right, but Razzle's already investigating.
Diamonds. It's a good nickname. I just got it.
We're going to solve this ourselves. We have to be careful.
We should go about our normal lives and finish up the tournament. Maybe let this rest for a few days.
He's gonna notice the documents are gone.
Give the mutation more time to spread?
The Brigade's got
That's also an issue.
for now, but they need us to put an end to it. We aren't much good to Victusia if we're under investigation.
Then it's settled. We'll go about our normal lives until we're in the Brigade.
A Brigadier's life isn't really for me, but I'll keep myself busy.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Just assuming everyone makes it into the Brigade there. Maybe you should try and do something like a plan B in case you don't make it in.
You too, Blue Jay.
Everyone's got their cute nicknames for each other. What nice folk.
It feels weird to be
Did
the
you
one to
finish
actually
writing that
run
note the other
shit
night? I
out
hope you
of
did, Mina.
And don't even get me started with Rixel. I should write about it, I guess. Let's see. Still no cure for the monster epidemic. But Belchior and Kieran are working non-stop.
Don't write too much in this letter here. What if it gets intercepted?
I miss you, and I hope you're all safe.
Yeah, that's fine. You can write things like that. That's totally adequate and fine to put into your journal there. Are you kidding me? That we are still only on chapter 4 here? That's wild. I would have assumed we were way past that at this point. Well, let's go chat to people in town, I guess.
Really cool in your uniforms.
Whoa.
Mine feels a little
Pretty
tight.
sharp.
I might have to lose a few pounds.
It feels strange to be wearing them before the closing ceremony. People have already asked us for help like we're staff.
Well, we really are in the brigade. They just haven't thrown us a party yet.
Wait, you guys won all your matches and then won the final challenge or whatever?
I know we're supposed to be laying low, but have you guys discovered anything else?
Not quite, but I did do some experiments after Belchior went to sleep last night.
What? And here I always think of you as such a rule follower. A little time with the Blue Jays really corrupted you.
Hey, I'm just passionate.
Quite so.
Can I do anything to help?
Soon. I'll call you all together as quickly as possible. For now, the plan remains the same.
Which means you've got a match against the final 3 to win.
It's weird to say with everything else going on, but I'm really nervous about my match.
Oh, so wait. I only have 6 wins though, I think. So I feel like I need my 7th win still, and then the final match.
Not at all. I felt the same way before mine.
Hey, don't sweat it. You're gonna be perfect.
Exactly. You'll be joining us tomorrow, and hopefully by then I'll have more definitive data.
All right, I'll put all my energy into my match prep then.
Then it's the final 3 who should be nervous.
We better head out. It's nearly time to report for our first official assignments.
Good for you guys. Did not expect that. Because I have Shiv, Leonid, Ziggy, Caesar, Wharton, Wise. I only have the 6 wins. Can I challenge anyone? I can. I can challenge what's her name. Yeah, so that's an option. Who is this?
Tomorrow?
It's beautiful out. The brigade sure has its hand full with the tournament and the strange monsters. They've done a really good job at minimizing the situation in very little time. Everyone is working hard. Must be the city loves the proving tournament, but I like the rest of the year more, to be honest. There's time to stop and smell the roasts. I've never been busier in my entire life, but I love it. I can see the spark in your eye. Well now, don't let an old man keep you. Here's a gift. Go on your way. A taste gem in vegetables and fruits is promoted when collected. Oh, that's actually really cool. Only once though? Or like every single time? Because that's really... I think I want that. Very, very much so. Do I do another battle? There's more puzzle stuff to do. Let's try and like hammer through things really quickly here.
Barm? Where did Parmesan go? Pecorino, where's your brother?
How goes it, Belchior?
I'm stumped. I thought I was onto something, but I'm going to need to do more digging. Got a spare moment?
That's why I'm here.
Excellent.
Parmesan is a really cute cat name. I think all of his cats have names like that. So what do you need? What do you need from here? From me here? Seems pretty straightforward to me. Oh, there's other pantry ingredients. Yeah, still seems pretty straightforward. Seems like I just am mixing things. It's not giving me like a limited amount of moves or anything like that. It's just a dull pan. It's not like I have to do combinations or anything like that. Should be simple. Yeah, alright. Simple enough. Ooh, okay. This is trickier. Damn, that's not gonna do it. I moved that one too far out of the way. So like that, I think will be better. Yeah. That's the ticket. Oh, nuts. Well, that was really close. probably just had like one step of that wrong. So, what could I do here? Well, this doesn't matter. So if I do this, oh shit. That's not what I was trying to do. I didn't think through that correctly at all. I had a plan there though. So I was gonna move that here. See, that's not what I'm trying to accomplish either.
Uh-oh.
What is up with this? I feel like I have an idea. I want you out of the way. I could have sworn I had a plan for this. I'm feeling slightly more onto something. Shit. That's not going to do anything either. Oh wait. Yes. Not the most straightforward of ways, but managed to get there eventually. Don't know if that was the easiest solution.
Splendid. Unfortunately, it's conjured more questions than it's solved.
Don't tell me we're not any closer to finding the vaccine.
My dear girl, progress is slow in the world of science. We're closer than we've ever been.
That's good to hear. Nice quick little bit of reassurance there. Ziggy. Hey, about the other day, you mentioned the Brigadier's life wasn't for you? I did. Then why are you in the tournament in the first place? Now that is a great story, but one for another time. Seriously? Dead serious. Dead serious. No, serious as a heart attack. Oh, okay. What about serious as the grave? Honestly, your standards for wordplay are way too high. You know what? It's probably better the less I know. Yeah, I feel about that too. How long is the stream going to go? I was going to end the stream like 40 minutes ago and I just kept going. I feel like I'm kind of slugging along at it at this point, but I kind of was like, I'll just keep pushing through. Why not?
Good afternoon, Instructor Thorn.
Tell me.
I want to try and finish up these couple of
21, ma'am.
puzzle things and then maybe do that one last match.
Not appropriate for anniversary gifts anymore. I can't keep up with the latest crazes everyone in the city flocks to from one year to the next. Whatever happened to sharing dragon's blood wine atop battlefield ruins?
Jesus.
I don't think I'm the best person to give advice on these things. Kieran has a fiance and she's so trendy. Maybe you could ask her.
Perhaps I will. Carry on.
I don't know if we've ever met her fiance. Not that I recall, at least. Is all you... Oh, I specifically have to get lap lizards this time. Alright, well, at least I have done this map and I know where they are generally. I don't think I actually even need to collect their ingredients. I just have to slay them. So this will be a nice quick one. Then Pantita's like requests and missions are usually pretty straightforward. At least it didn't ask me to hunt the Hydra, because that thing is intense and quite scary. I don't know if I can kill that thing. I don't like Thorn because it's the bitchiest character in the name, and then just making bad use of your name there. I'd say it's a pretty understandable reason to dislike the character.
About what?
Oh, whoops, I skipped past that.
So rare, it's nearly legendary.
Wow. What is it?
That's none of your concern.
Sorry, I asked.
Come on, Thorn, don't open up like that and then just close me right out again. Uncool.
I best make use of you while you're still available. Soon you're going to be the brigades.
I'll try to not let you down.
Maybe to eat, but you'll be too busy to help here. Trust me. I may have mentioned it to you, 2 of my sous chefs entered the tournament this year.
I didn't do a very good job the last day I helped you run your shop, so we'll try and do
Only
better.
one of them made it in the other day. It's hard to see best friends separated like that. But he's here and back at work instead of fretting about it. I think this whole thing has made him even more determined.
Wow, he's taking it much better than I did. Guess I'll have to work even harder.
Is he not actually in here anywhere contributing? God, I hate this request whenever it comes in, because I don't know how to grant it conveniently. Oh, come on, guys. You gotta ask for easier to fulfill things. Shit, that's not it either. What if I just did this a bunch? What if I just said I don't care? What if I said I don't care about what you want? That I don't care about Pontita's restaurant. Shit, I fucked that up now too. That if I just slam things around like that, nimby bimbly. Is that good? Does this make you happy? Is this what you wanted? Is this a satisfactory meal yet? Oh, I had it backwards. Yeah, understandable that you would leave. I have not provided much service. It's not even that I've provided bad service, is that I literally just have not provided service. So I'd say it's probably a good idea to bail. Man, they put a lot of time into designing these customers. There's some pretty cool designs going on in what is a relatively insignificant part of the game.
Surprisingly good.
Nah, this one looks easier. That's an easy way to get ignored, is by requesting something so absurdly difficult to create via this weird rotation game. Nice. Pulled that one off quite well. Nah, you're getting ignored. That's my least favorite thing. Least favorite to try and create. Alright, now I'll try and pull it off for you. Let's see if I just do some of these, some of that, some of those. Any success yet? Not yet. Let's try the same thing on you now, because we're totally out of time, so... Not quite. Thorn, she just seems like the B type in high school that is full of herself, but not verbally so much, as I think I'm better than you feel. Yeah, that aura of I'm hot shit definitely has that. Daloy, the thing Thorn said that you accidentally clicked past was, I made a decision. Oh, okay. Glad you caught it. Or maybe you went back for it, in which case, thank you. May the champions walk with you, Mina. Alright, got my things. Oh, I should see if these guys have anything new for sale. Master. Serve a dish that was 50 points by 1 minute into the mash? That's ridiculous. 10 ingredients originally containing poison or bone. That's also very hard. Extends combo window. Slowly clones taste gems. That's interesting as hell. That'd be tough to make use of. I'm going to buy it. I'm not necessarily going to use it. Maybe I'll give it a try sometime. I guess I'll talk to you guys real quick.
Make yourself at home.
Just one more win and I'll be facing the final 3. Give me all your most powerful items. Alright, go Mina, go! Yeah, congratulations. I've worn them down. They both love me now. How about Robichon's Radiant Whisk? Robichon himself used this, you know. That'll be 100,000 gold. That's just a little bit over my budget. Back to the bargain bin. Well, that's enough of all that. We got a challenge. I don't remember her name. How about a cook-off? Maybe you'll find the chefs in this part of the town more challenging. Quetzal. But I want you to tell me about your iron stomach later. Yeah, sure. I think I'll keep the stunner, the satchel, the double dagger. I got the orchid thing now, so I should probably try and grab... maybe I do use this. I could try it.
I graciously accept.
I actually have a plan for it. I totally have a plan for it. I went back and rewinded like 50 times for it. Whenever a YouTuber clicks past something like that, it bugs me if I don't. The curiosity kills me if I don't spend a few minutes figuring it out. Whenever I edit things and I accidentally have a moment like that, I'll make sure to like re-edit it back into the video. Not much you can do with live streams. Thorn, what do you think of this outfit?
The two share a common desire, a goal, a collective consciousness, if you will.
I got a buddy who's looking for a movie recommendation, and my brother recently told me Enemy was worth watching, so maybe I'll send him that as a recommendation.
Never at the expense of their fellow chefs. The chefs before you today embody that principle. They are the best the tournament has to offer, but must survive one last battle to reach the final three. Like a tea rose that blooms from spring till fall, the Iron Stomach returns for another round.
That's such a strange comparison, I don't really get it.
Mina. Quetzal is joined by a sentient marvel of culinary magic named T-Bot.
You don't like the mustardy yellow color? I mean, like, you're not going to use him too much in the battle, right?
In the history of the tournament to use a team name. The Teetotalers.
Ready, T-Bot?
Quetzal.
Maybe she cooks in him, but he better not be out there, like, collecting ingredients for you. I have to make 3 dishes?
I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing
Alright, I have a plan.
profile and composition. Ensure your work is of the highest standard. I'd rather like to see how the contestants combine.
Are they going to have water, fire, earth as the 3 things here?
In the middle, Chief Engineer of the Seon Institute, Leon.
I'm not here to make friends or stroke egos. Bring me something impressive or
This
go
guy
home
sounds
with
cool.
shame. My main concern is your ability to effectively take down your quarry. For that reason,
Oh,
I've
man.
decided to request fire and earth to see how you fare against multiple types of
I thought it would be easier if it was just like bam, bam, bam. They each had like one specific request.
Grand Matriarch Hasjill.
A victory today represents a chance to prove yourself in the final gauntlet. I will not administer my praise easily. Lupier is an important ceremonial meal to my people. Traditional preparation features plenty of herbal, earthy seasonings. I'd like an entree that captures that essence.
Alright, earth twice, fire, water.
For days, she wandered its many twists and turns, searching for an exit. Just as she was starving and about to abandon hope, she saw a light. Suddenly ecstatic, the girl ran toward its warm glow.
Lean would be a cool brother.
Into the jaws of the dreaded Lupier.
Don't really know what a Lupier is. Oh, this thing! The Vulpix! Yeah, making 3 dishes is going to be a nightmare. They better give me like 15 minutes or something ridiculous. 10 minutes, not bad. Alright, I have a vague plan here. Up you go there, quarry caps. Oh shit, I forgot I was going to blossom those. That's so helpful for me, actually. Okay. That's good. I'll make extended use of that. Alright. A little bit more of this stuff. Woo, really launched him out of there. I do need you to come back here, guy. I need some of those ingredients, please. Really launched that one, too. Alright, fine. While we're at it, I might as well collect one more from that. And then I gotta go fight the Firefox real quickly there. Yes, I'm aware that it's like the browser. Ah, you can collect that. I totally tried to do it before and didn't pull it off properly. There you are. Is that enough knives for you? Do you enjoy my knives of fury? Bam, bam, bam. Perfect. Glad to have lots of ingredients from that one. That blossoming thing is going to make such a huge difference. It's not even funny. Alright. First things first. Do I have anything to make like strong earth or fire stuff specifically? And Lupier leg. You're going in here first. I have a plan here, guys. I'm going to create some like good stuff right away. Oh, but I forgot that these stupid oven things only work when you have them open. Okay, I have a plan, but it's not It's not fantastic. Oh man, there's so much like bad ingredients and stuff they gotta work around here. That's not good. Do what we can. Because I think if I like use this to clone things, let me test this out. Let me see how it works. So it's gonna start cloning that. I don't really have to do anything to make it clone. What? Why is it so slow? Oh, it's so painfully slow. Okay, it officially stopped feeling worth it. That's not good. That's not good for me. I gotta go kill another one of those things. Shit. I thought that was gonna be a much quicker process. That oven thing is not useful, actually. I kind of regret that a little bit. Regret bringing it along. Nuts. I guess I should have went and like killed one of these things very first so that I could get more ingredients out of it more quickly. Oh yeah, I'll grab more of these for the blossoming effect. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna be tough. 3 dishes is such a tall order. It's not even funny. Oh, good. It is still doing it even when I'm not using it. Okay, it does work how I thought or hoped that it would. This is good for me. And the bladder was a really good item to have actually for this particular match. I'm getting so like flustered. See, if I just let that do its thing, I'll end up with like the ultimate fire dish. At some point, I'm just gonna pick that up and make a strong water dish in the same fashion, and just let it start cloning its way through. This is like my ultimate plan that I was putting together here.
Cool.
And so this. Oh wait. Oh wait, I have to. Okay. You get out of there, because I need... Oh my god. Oh wait. That was an accident. Jesus Christ. Alright. I guess you go back in there. It doesn't matter. He probably wants equal of those two things, doesn't he? Well, I probably fucked that up. Oh god. Not what I was trying to achieve here. So, new, slightly altered strategy that I have in mind. You are getting chopped out. I don't need these things. So what is my plan here? I need one of you things to start cloning. What is my plan here? I need a sauce. Oh wait, I need to go out and find sauce. I think. Wait, actually, if there is sauce in this level, I don't know if I found it. Oh, it's got to be past where the Vulpix is. It's probably on the far side of the map. No, it's past where that Hydra is. That's right. All right, I gotta just sneak past this thing here. So sneaky. Not the sauces that I wanted. That sucks. All right. Oh god, that was very stupid. I lost time. They totally take time away from me for that. I may have just lost the battle there with that very unwise, stupid mistake. I should have been... I kind of saw that my health was at risk, but I was just trying to panic and race through things a little bit. Shit. Alright. New strategy here. Also, I didn't know that I could place that there. That's a weird new discovery. You are now the water dish. So, enjoy your watery food. I hope you like it. You are the earth dish. There, I hope you like it. Enjoy on me. Oh, I need a loop here stuff in there. Okay. Let's make this happen here. Oh. Hey, the bones become rainbow things when you combine them. I completely forgot about that. So let's take some advantage of that maybe quickly while we're at it. Cool. What is it that you want though? It doesn't matter. Just throw a bunch of everything in here and I'll figure that shit out in a minute. The more of this I can mix, the better. Shit. But I don't have the right... I don't have the right sauce for it. Please tell me that chest refills. I don't think that it does. Because I really desperately need some green sauce right now. Yep, that's a one-time deal. Not good. Not looking so good right now. Well, does anyone want to contribute some earth flavors to me maybe? Nope, that's incorrect again. Earth flavors? Okay, lap lizard stuff. You're where I need to go for my earth shit now. Drop that. I fucking need it. God. All right. This has gone incredibly poorly in the last possible stretch here. Maybe I should just try and make one dish so insanely good that no one will even... Their minds will just be so goddamn blown by it. Yeah, without the right kind of sauce... there's like nothing I can do with all this, so I just gotta get it out of there. It's just using up space, which is so frustrating that I screwed it up so royally. Get as much like different of that in there as I can. Shit. Guys, this didn't go so hot, did it? See what else we can squeeze out of this, maybe.
Let's get cooking.
Maybe we can pull through here. Tall order for sure. Yes. We're not quite gonna have... Oh, we will. We might have enough. Oh, shit. Damn it. I should have left one of those other ones in the cloning pot things that it had like 8 of the level 3. Shit. Oh my god. So, don't forget to put in the dish, but don't make it first in each dish. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if they all get served the same thing. I don't think it actually makes a difference. It just has to make sure it's in there. Oh my god. It doesn't matter if they all eat the same thing, I don't think. I did have the green thing, like the add 4 green things, but it wouldn't have been as useful as the sauce. I really, really desperately wanted the sauce for that. Would have went a long way. Well, I'm hoping that these excessively good dishes make up for things a little bit for me here. Did you listen to what I said? Oh shit, they totally botched this. This was a fire dish. Okay, hopefully she had a few mistakes along the way then, because I had some minor issues. Very watery, so watery. Damn, I wish I would have left it in the cloning tank thing for longer then. I had panicked and thought I could make better use of it. That was a neat looking dish. Oh. What? You left the most interesting prey back in the arena. They forgot to use the secret ingredient in that one. I think they went super easy on me for this match, knowing that making 3 dishes was going to be like a tall order. So they weren't balanced, but I did have the right ingredient and stuff. I don't see what she was at. We were pretty evenly matched. And then I really nailed this one too. Tea smoked Armorock liver. Oh, did she use green and fire accidentally? Oh, okay. Fire was secondary. It was still mostly earth. let's see. I was at 255. So I need 545. I only need like 75 or 80 or something to win. So I should be fine. I should be fine. Botching that one dish is okay in that case. If this were one of those cooking shows on TV right before the judgment, there would be a commercial break. Yeah, you're right. I should just go leave for like 3 minutes. Oh man, I didn't think I had that in me. I won by a full 100 points, but that last, it kind of is really telling that you can really screw up one dish quite a lot, as long as one is like so insanely well done. So having that cloning machine thing is actually going to be incredibly helpful. It is just nice to see the different picture, just because it's kind of cool to see all the different things you can possibly cook.
It was a hard-fought battle, that's for sure. This is actually my first loss. I'm so happy to finally meet
No,
someone tough.
she's probably still going to make her way through then, right?
I want you to have this, Mina.
Nice change from being like, you were my 5th defeat both times. Quetzal's Sapphire Tea, extra mana. I don't use a ton of the mana. I basically just throw knives around like crazy for a minute and call that good. Oh my god, no, F, you went away for like 3 minutes right there. I would die. It would be a good tease though. It'd really build suspense, right? I've been practicing making my cheap cheese souffle every day. I don't remember what he sounds like. The judges better stay on guard because it's explosive, baby. I want it recorded in Brigade history and shared with the world. I'd love to see how you make it, Wart. I need to do more baking. There's so many pastries I have no idea how to make. Well, just call on me if you ever want to foster your sweet tooth. After the tournament, of course. Can't have you stealing my recipes. Oh, I'd never. Of course not, sweetie. And I think I've talked to literally everyone else, so I'll just bop my way over. I think we already talked, right? Inspect. What's the glittering on the windowsill? A coin. That's nice to have free money. You got a letter today, ma'am. Wait, did he say ma'am? Wait, did you find your glasses? I couldn't find them. So these are brand spanking new. Without these, you're just a blue haze. I actually thought you were an orc boy. You don't say. My wife scolded me about it. I'll make it up to you right now. Tin of candy. The innkeeper apologized with this. Let's hope he made these after buying new glasses. Each combo produces 2 stars. Not bad. Up to bed, I think. Probably. Dayloy says, when the storm was the worst, one of the places the stream froze was right before judgment for like 15 minutes. It was pure torture. That is rough. That is unfortunate. I do like that the storm was on my side for building suspense, though.
Around the restaurant a lot, and he's begun to play music out front sometimes. I was afraid Pa would get annoyed, but I think he actually likes him. The restaurant is doing fine now that we handle the ingredients more carefully. Ma is resilient as ever, working day and night as usual.
Oh, I'm so close. Finals, here I come. Helping people as part of the brigade is going to be amazing. Those uniforms look so cool. Oh,
Your standard uniform looks cool, Mina, but I'm sure you'll look cool in the brigade uniform.
take a break from thinking about their mutation.
Well, I think that's where I'm going to shut down the stream. I honestly went further than I was expecting, for sure. I can't believe this chapter was so long.
Just have to breathe. Take it one round at a time. I got this.
So do I have to do 3 battles in quick succession? That's kind of what it sounds like it's going to be. Man, that was a longer stream than I was expecting. It went okay. I'm going to have to finish the game another time, though. I kind of thought that I had somewhere between 4 to 6 hours left in the game. And obviously that goes a little bit slower streaming because you're in the chat and things like that rather than just playing the game. But even so, I just put 4 more hours into it and do not feel like that 2-hour ballpark is accurate. Especially since I didn't even finish chapter 4 yet. I'm guessing 5 and 6 are much shorter chapters. Just kind of strictly guessing on that, though. But stream again tomorrow, same time, different game. I'm going to be doing... I already have it scheduled. What is it called? Damn. I don't remember offhand, and I thought I had something nearby that I could look at for that, but I don't. So, no, it's gonna bother me, and whatever. I can take the second to look at what it was called. But scheduled for the same time tomorrow. Cool platforming game. I'll finish Battle Chef Brigade another time. Semblance, playing Semblance tomorrow. That should be like a 4-ish hour stream as well. Scheduled for the same time, so hopefully see some of you guys there. Doesn't seem like my kind of game, to be honest. Semblance doesn't, or this one doesn't. Different game? I'm all invested in this now. Yeah, but Semblance comes out tomorrow. So that's one of those things of me like playing around with trying to get in on it day one. I was going to stream it today and get the day early and, you know, give people that early peek and try and capitalize a little bit. But the devs made a fair point that it's kind of probably uncool of me to stream a full game the day before it comes out. Might deter a number of buyers. Like, they're like, I'll just go watch the game rather than play it. So I agreed with that. That was fair. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'm going to go chill out for a bit, maybe watch a movie or something. Undecided. So thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. So long.